think we're rolling. Hello, everyone, and welcome to SAFC Fan TV. We are here for another live streaming / watch along of Sunderland versus Plymouth Argyle tonight on here. We've got Michael is with us. Wave before you finish writing your sentence. Yep. And we've got Cheeky Cheerful. We've got Dino with us as well, who's really looking forward to the game tonight, I believe, aren't you, Dino?
Oh, really?
Of course. You should have heard it before we came on air.
I even took the day off just to come watch it.
Did you?
Not bad.
You were so excited.
No. I took the day off because I knew it was going to be raining all day. And I thought, I'd rather have a day in bed.
Yeah, best thing to do there. Just on the live chat, we've got a few people in already. We've got Thane, we've got Clayton, we've got Lauren, we've got Mark Taylor in as well there. Hello, everyone. Craig just getting in, just as I said it as well, just before there'll be too many of you to keep up with because we're so popular right now.
Is Joanne in?
Not yet, but that's because Sean's not here.
Because Sean's not here, that's why you see.
Sean's not here, so that's probably why here. We've got Joe, is it Stobart in as well? He must be a brother of Eddie Stobart, I guess, there. And, of course, we have Acacia Cameron Jude, of course, is in the chat as well. Don't forget, we are trying to hit 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible now. There is no sort of end date on this one, just as soon as we can on here. So best thing to do is like this video, subscribe if you can. If you've already subscribed, maybe share it on your Facebook, your Twitter. Just tell people what we're doing and we'll see if we can get there as soon as possible. The gaffer's in the chat as well. We've got Wee Philly. Joanne is here now, Dino, so you can get a smile on.
Yeah.
And
likes a lot of work.
I want you all to take a notice that Dino just smiled. So I'm going to have a tally running through the night of how many times we can get Dino to be a cheerful man tonight. So that's one.
CONRAD, remember, you can change his name to Dementor down the bottom end of his
screen. I think Doominator's good enough for now. So we'll see how it goes.
Or change it to IQ Grapefruit.
IQ of a grapefruit, yeah. That comment is still...
Oh. So if you've got the IQ of a grapefruit and you suck out people's souls, this is deep.
I'm soft inside, really.
I'll come to you first, Dino. So, what are you expecting for tonight, then, Dino? What's your sort of attitude towards the game?
I don't expect anything. It's a football game. I don't go into games expecting. I go into games wanting my team to win, but it's them on the pitch. They've got to perform. They've got to do the things what a footballer has to do: take people on, shoot, create chances, defend. And then I have my opinion at the end of the game, or I start shouting at people during the game because they're doing stuff what they shouldn't be doing, i.e., pumping balls forward to nobody. They've got to have the decision making when they're on the ball. They've got to have the confidence to know I'm going to pass there, so I'm going to move there into space to receive the ball, not pass the ball then stand still. So I want to win. Of course, I want to win. I want to win every game, but sometimes it's just not possible. It depends on if Plymouth turn up. And like you say, conditions are going to play are going to affect the game today because it's going to be hard to pass the ball because it's muddy. So we'll see what kind of game we get in the first 5 minutes. We'll be able to tell straight away.
So just out of interest, performance or result? What are you looking for more? If you had to pick both.
I want both.
I think he's trying to present an ultimatum here, though.
I'm not.
In my opinion, I am.
That's what I mean. CONRAD's trying to get you to choose between the two of them.
No. For me, my opinion, I want both. I want to see a good performance on a result, but you can't always get that. Yeah, last week on Saturday against Wimbledon was a good result, but the performance was poor. I want to see a good performance and a good result, but it's up to them on the pitch to do that.
Yeah, and speaking of them on the pitch, Michael, what do you make of the team? Have you got it there in front of you, our lineup?
No, you put us on. Actually, no.
All right, I'll read it out for you.
Oh, okay. First,
I just knew you weren't prepared.
Yeah, but first off, I've been writing stuff down about Plymouth, man. But before I forget, big thanks to the likes of Adopted Macam Carl and Thane SAFC because they've made videos trying to get us to 5,000 subscribers, and they're just basically trying to get people to help get us to 5K. So thanks very much for that. For the team, the typical classic on paper. You would expect to beat Plymouth, but at the same time, you've got to go out and earn the result. You've got to go out and say, right, technically, we probably do have better players than Plymouth. Go and prove it on the pitch. Go and prove it in the next 2 hours or so. As Theo says, conditions will play a part, but Plymouth are going to have to play on those same conditions as well. So Depends. It depends for me if we use that it depends for me if the players let that become an excuse or not. Go out and prove that you are good enough to beat Plymouth. Go out and prove that you've got the better players and apply yourselves. So show the necessary application, basically.
Yeah, so we've got the team. We've got Lee Burge in goal. We've got Jordan Willis, Bailey Wright, Charlie Wyke, Aidan O'Brien, Josh Gowan, Dion Sanderson, Jack Diamond, Callum McFadzean, Carl Winchester getting his first start, and Aidan McGeady. We then have the bench. We have Remy Matthews, Sean's favourite Max Power, Chris Maguire, Luke O'Nien, Elliot Embleton, Grant Ledbetter, and Oliver Younger. Dino, what do you think? Is that you happy with that team?
Well, you can't be disappointed. Did Max Power warrant being dropped? I'd say no. I think Max Power has done all right at right back, but obviously he wants Dion. Is Dion Sanderson playing there? Did you say?
Yeah, I'd imagine it's Sanderson.
So he's actually going for an actual right back over Power, which you can see why, because obviously Power isn't a right back, but I didn't think he deserved to be dropped, but it is what it is. Or it could be something tactical. Maybe their left winger is a quick player, and Sanderson's got. You don't know what the decision making's all about. Only Lee Johnson will know that. But yeah, I'm happy with it's an attacking team. I mean, O'Brien's playing okay now. He's set up Charlie White. He runs around a lot, so it's good to see him. Diamond's back in the team. That's only a good thing because he does offer pace, which we do lack. Did you say Winchester starting?
Yeah, Winchester. So he'll be sitting in for Ledbetter.
It's going to be good to actually see him from the start, so he doesn't have to try and get into the game off the bench. So hopefully we'll see what he's about. Hopefully he could grab a goal.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he's. I mean, I'm not like you said, I don't want to go in expecting a performance from him I just want to go in and see him just playing calm passes, just keeping the ball, not doing stupid things, just hoofing it for the sake of it or just giving it away for the sake of it. Just a bit of a calm presence, just keep the ball, and we'll sort of see where the game progresses from there. Just on the stream, they were just showing the highlights of a game against Plymouth Argyle from 2005, where we beat them, I think, 5-1 at the Stadium of Light under Mick McCarthy. But Michael, you have the last few results with you, I believe.
Yes. Well, I've been lazy enough to only write the last 5. But as you said, the last 5 results, obviously March 2005, we beat Plymouth 5-1 at Stadium of Light. And then it was, just over a season later, Plymouth came up here and emerged 3-2 winners in August 2006 before we got revenge and beat them 2-0 down at their place in February 2007. And then obviously the last 2 meetings have come the first season. For us, we were in League One because Plymouth went down that season. We beat them 2-0, both fixtures. McGeady netting a brace down at Plymouth and Catamall
down at Home Park.
Home Park, sorry, yeah. Rubbish with stadium names at this point. And then Catamall and Honeyman. At the time, a lot of people scapegoat George Honeyman. Sealed a 2-0 win up here. So obviously, form tends to go out the window, I suppose, when you're actually on the pitch. It's just about you've got to go out and earn it. But hopefully it's a win one way or another.
Yeah.
Can I ask Michael something quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
When you mean scapegoat and Honeyman, what do you mean by that? Like, how was he a scapegoat?
Because a lot of people tended to see him as not very good just because he wasn't a fancy player, when actually there was a lot of times where he was playing in deeper positions, would come and receive the ball, wouldn't shirk for the ball, and would try to drive us forward on numerous occasions. I don't think not from all fans, but some fans I thought made him out to be a lot worse than what he actually was, in my opinion. I'm guessing you might be one of them.
No, I never scapegoated him because, like, when we got beat, I didn't say it's all Honeyman's fault.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying I've seen some. At the time, I saw some Sunderland fans say, "Oh, Honeyman was absolutely garbage. Honeyman's terrible. He's terrible." It's like, no, he wasn't. No, he's not.
I admit, in that season, I never got where he actually played best, but I never thought he didn't put a shift in or he didn't try.
I think a lot of people were. Go on, Dino. Go on.
Right. My thing with Honeyman was because he was the captain. And he did have poor games, let's be fair, he did. Not all the time, but he did. And sometimes he needed dropping. Like, some players do need a rest. Some players need dropping because they're not playing very well. But Jack Ross wouldn't drop him because he was the captain. And that's where people started saying, well, he's not playing very well. Why isn't he out the team? And everyone was saying, because he was the captain. Because, like we all agree, your captain is your first person you pick for your team and who's going to lead the line and everything. And Honeyman wasn't that guy. But everyone was getting enraged because somebody was playing better than Honeyman, but he wouldn't drop Honeyman. That was the thing for me.
Yeah, I'll give you that, but I think at the same time, then the main director, the main target there should be Jack Ross, not George Honeyman. I get what you mean. Like you said, I don't agree with if that was Jack Ross's mentality, then that's wrong, because your captain shouldn't be on drop, because you've got to keep your captain on your toes as much as any other player in your team. You've got to maintain high standards. So that is Jack, and Jack Ross, it was ultimately his decision to make Honeyman captain in the first place. Whether Honeyman was that or not, I just think a lot of people beat Honeyman with that stick because Jack Ross wouldn't. So beat him with a stick because Jack Ross wouldn't drop him. Obviously, yes, Honeyman still has to play well. I don't know. Some people, not necessarily you guys, but I mean, I just saw some people make him out to be a terrible footballer, and I just didn't agree with it. I just didn't think he was. That's just my view. With people who disagree with us, that's fine.
Just going to jump to the live chat where people are talking about, well, they're having their own little conversations here on the side of our ones on here. So the people are asking, like, who was at right back? Because obviously Power's been dropped. So we have Sanderson there. Bailey Wright has taken the captain's armband tonight from Max Power. Someone I think we've all, I don't want to say all champions, but all said he's like a leader. So he probably should have had the armband. So I'm quite interested to see Bailey Wright with it there. I think Jordan Willis would have been a good shout as well, but you know, I think Lee Johnson knows Bailey Wright from back in his Bristol City days on there, so he knows what he's
Lee Johnson knows every player, doesn't he? He knows Winchester, he knows Bailey Wright. Seems to know a lot of players.
No, Scowen was it as well he's worked with?
Scowen, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Exactly. Would
you agree? Would you agree our team cannot lack leaders in this team? Do you know people say, we don't have a leader? We've got to be 4 leaders now, don't we? We've got a lot of leaders.
Yeah. I mean, I'd sit there and go, like, you've got, like, even though I know his legs are gone, but Ledbetter is still a leader of that team because he just is. He's a lad from the area. He knows what's acceptable and what isn't. You've got Bailey Wright, you've got Jordan Willis. You could even maybe consider McGeady in that as well.
I was thinking McGeady. You got Winchester. He was captain for these other clubs.
It's that I'm always scared though of
Jordan Willis, about the captain.
Yeah, bringing in players and putting them as captain when they first come in the door. Do you know what I mean? And they're just the captain because you've bought them as a captain. I always think that's a bit dangerous. It worked once brilliantly with, if you remember, Lorik Sana, when we just signed him out of nowhere and just went, "You're captain, that's it." But in the fairness, at that point, we had an entirely new team as well, almost, bar a couple of players. So it made sense to be like, right, well, you're all in this. He's the sort of leader of it all, you know. Just in the chat, we've got William Story, Rich Energy CEO, has joined the chat.
He's probably looking for Sean.
Probably. Where's his Rich Energy, William? That's what he's really wanting. We've got Liam Younger, who's saying McGeady as well for leader. We've got Andrew Robbins says a scrappy 1-0 tonight. That's what did we do predictions on Sunday for the game? I can't remember.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I mean, like Sean said 4-0. I think he said 4-0. Terry said 3-0. I said a scrappy 1-0.
I think I said 2 or 3. I think I can't remember if I'm being.
We all said clean sheets. We all said we're going to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think I said the same as Dino. I said 1-0 because I don't think it'll be an easy game. I think Plymouth will come up here and make it difficult for us.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Plymouth, they're out now, and the pitch is looking a bit better than it was from those pictures from Mark Donnelly on there. Still spots where you can see standing water or certainly mud coming through it on there. So it's going to be an interesting game. Here come the lads out the tunnel now.
I feel like me and you are on the same, because as soon as you said that on mine, they came out the tunnel. So I'm guessing we're on there.
Michael's already 5 minutes ahead, and we're 1-0 up.
The camera's focusing on Winchester. So
yeah. All right, we're all pretty much exactly at the same point there. Then.
I'll just quickly mention before we start, we've got Plymouth. I didn't know there's someone called Luke Jeffcott. I think it's Jeffcott or Jeffcott. Is the second top goal scorer in the league. He's got 13 goals in it. Yeah, he's got 13 goals in 18 games. 43% goal conversion, 70% shot accuracy, and averages a goal every 96 minutes. So it's more or less a goal a game.
Well, we kept out the third highest league scorer last weekend, so let's just get rid of the second one this weekend.
Don't forget we've got one of the top goal scorers as well at the minute in Charlie White.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see as well that thing the other day that was saying, obviously we haven't lost a game away from home all season. There's only 2 teams to do that in the English league, and that's us and Man United.
So in a way, you would have preferred Liverpool to have beaten Man United, so we could say we're the only team to do that.
Just so we're
but let's be fair, Man United are playing a lot better opposition than we are, so you can't really compare that, to be fair.
I honestly thought you were going to say Man United are a lot better than us, and I was going to disagree. I was going to no, they're not.
Just watch. We'll watch Ipswich end that next week. There you go.
All right. Well, we're just getting set for the kick-off on here. Just look to be the referees just sort of issuing instructions, I guess.
I need to do it on mine.
What instructions? When I blow the whistle, you can kick the ball.
You can kick shit out of each other after I blow the whistle.
They're doing the knee now.
Yeah, you're a couple of seconds ahead of me, Michael. Maybe
Yeah, ahead of me. They've just went on the knees now for me.
All right. So go on, Michael. You can start us off when they're underway.
Okay. I presume you were talking to me there.
I did say Michael.
I've gone deaf, Dino.
There is nobody else here called Michael.
Okay, well, I'm just waiting for it.
I'm the Dominator, so...
Yeah, and I'm Sunderland 0, Plymouth 0.
Yeah, I like what CONRAD's done there, so it keeps us updated with the score. Right, yeah, to throw into Sunderland. Basically, Plymouth had just kicked off and then just hoofed it forward. And
Plymouth did the Sunderland tactic of just hoofing it long ball out for a throw.
I don't understand why teams do that. It doesn't work.
I'm like that. I must admit, I think especially when I've said in the past that I don't like it especially when you conceded. Oh, I've conceded, right? Let's give it straight back to the opposition and limit our chances of getting back in the game. I've never understood why teams do that. Well, Brian's got the ball. There's Carl Winchester. Let's go for a pint, lads. I'm never going to get sick of that. Free kick to Plymouth, I think, just before the centre circle. I think Charlie White's just conceded a foul. Yeah, he has.
He just wanted to push them in the mud. That was all it was there. Yeah. Like he just went, what's that? A pristine white shirt you've got there? Get in the mud.
Right, Plymouth have tried. Oh goodness me, you can tell the pitch is a bit waterlogged. Long ball forward, just playing another game of head tennis. Scowen's trying to control the ball, launches it forward a bit. But I don't know if that's to anyone in particular. Nope, it's to the Plymouth goalkeeper who beats Charlie White to the ball. Long ball forward. Bailey Wright wins the header. So tussle in the middle at the minute. Oh, yeah, quick trivia. Callum McFadden against his former club.
He is.
I was completely forgot about that till today. Lee Burge, long ball forward. Is anyone going to try and win this? No, the game's pretty much being played in the air at the minute. Nothing's happening. It's just pretty much we launch it forward, then you get it forward. We launch it forward, you head it forward all the time. Hang on, McGeady's down the left-hand side here, but there's not many people there with him. He's just outside the penalty area. He's got inside the penalty area. There's nobody there still with him. He's going to have a shot. McGeady shot, and it's wide.
Good. Well, finally, when someone got the ball down.
McGeady's on my screen now. He's going to have the shot just there now.
I've got Frankie and Danny on my screen now.
Yeah, they've cut back to Frankie and Danny stood up and watching the game.
Lads. How are you doing?
Just while the ball's not in play, Andrew Addy on the chat. Andrew Addy on the chat has said, kick the ball out from kickoff. They must have the brain cell of a grapefruit.
I wonder what that was referenced to. Well, we've got another throw-in. Plymouth's just kicked the ball out of play again.
Jeez, their keeper's just launched it out for a throw for no reason.
Right. In which case, then, if I was us, I'd be tempted to just have shots every opportunity. Because if he's doing stuff like, I don't know, I can't imagine. Actually, does anyone see how windy it is at the stadium tonight?
I'm not sat there, mate. I can't tell you.
I know.
I'm just wondering if it's that. Well, I wonder if the wind's playing a part in that. But if it's just the keeper not being very good, then we should be testing him every opportunity.
That's definitely because the keeper's not very good. 100%.
I hope so.
In which case, test him every opportunity then. Plymouth got the ball around the back here. Charlie White's attempting to close down the right-hand side. But yeah, they're just playing with it at the back at the moment. That sounds wrong. They're playing passing football at the back. I'll just make that clear before so someone makes a meme out of that. Go on, O'Brien. O'Brien's closing down. Number 4 for Plymouth. Hoofs it forward yet again. Oh, God, the sooner we get out of this league, the better. I'm sick of hoofball football. Dear me.
Don't act like we didn't play it in the Championship too.
Or the Prem.
Yeah.
Or the Prem, yeah.
I bring that from my memory there, though, Conrad. that season was just awful on every front.
Now, do you know when Sean goes on about possession? This counts as possession. So when people say, oh, you had 61 possession, yeah, you could be doing this all game. You know what I mean? You've got to make the possession count in the final third.
Yeah. Exactly. There's no point of possession for the sake of it. You've got to, you've got. Actually, I'll tell you what. It'd be interesting to see when we beat Peterborough, for example, how much possession did we have that game? But yet we won 1-0. So it was because we ended up winning a penalty. So we did something productive with possession. Even though in fairness, people hit the bar a few times.
While it's out of play, Hot and Dave just said more like dodgy betting going on. First for throw-ins. Could be. Plymouth all betting on like however many throw-ins someone's getting.
So just win the bet in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Someone should put a bet on how many times is the ball going to be headed in this game or cleared into the air. Because I'm sure there's about a dozen times it's happened in the first 5 minutes.
It's just happened 3 times in a row there.
Yeah, it's probably double that, what you're on about at the minute, Michael.
Sorry?
I said it's probably double what you were saying about a dozen. Probably double that.
Trying to be generous. Right, O'Brien's got the ball. Just around halfway line. McFadzean tries to hoof it a bit forward, but has lost the ball. So a bit of a scrap going on there. No, free kick for Sunderland. I'm surprised at that, actually.
Is it a bit of a trailing
that was an
arm?
elbow in the face. That was an arm in the face.
Oh yeah, that I wasn't paying attention to. I thought it was just a foul conceded before that.
They've just elbowed Charlie Wyke in the face, going, well, if he's going to score that many, we're going to have to do something about his sight. We're going to have to impair his vision.
Well, do the same with what happened with Lee Burge against Hull.
Pretty much. I see why they're filming Frankie and Danny just because their screen went off, so they couldn't. And they were complaining their screen went off despite being in the stadium to watch the game live.
I know. I mean, if I was at the stadium, I wouldn't be watching the screen. I'd be watching the actual what's happening on the pitch.
Or in the box, so the keeper's got it. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, Clayton Edwards is right. They are trying to injure Charlie Wyke, it looks like on here.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of teams' tactics. Once again, Plymouth just passing the ball. Actually, you can tell how waterlogged the pitch is when they're passing the ball around. You can see the trail of the ball as it's moving.
Do you reckon that's what they're trying to prove? They're trying to go like, lads, we want to go home. Like, look at this. Look at the trail on the ball.
Well, if we're not winning by the hour mark, then let's just get the game called off. Sorted.
The Dino smile counter is on 3 so far. He has smiled 3 times, people.
I still can't forget. Oh, yeah, McFadzean's dealt with that pretty well. Cleared out for a throw into Plymouth. No, I remember, who was it that put the picture? I can't remember who did it on Twitter. So whoever it was hilarious. It was two pictures of Dino's face, and it was before Sunderland scored 3 goals, after Sunderland scored 3 goals. It was literally his face just not changing.
It was Paul, wasn't it? It was Paul, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it probably was. That was funny.
I was asleep. And you woke us up.
You're welcome.
Oh, I know. Literally, about 11 o'clock, my phone goes on mute to everyone. I have like 3 people in my favourites who can message me. Apart from that, yous are all shut off at 11 o'clock.
We know where priorities are. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the conditions are playing a bit of a part here. I don't think anyone can keep the ball.
The ball stopped there, didn't it?
Burgess saved it. That's all right.
Good save.
No, that'll be good. See, Burge, you can see that clearly enough at least. Good God.
You're right. The middle of the pitch is definitely playing a part in the ball.
Yeah,
well, that's all right. We don't play through the middle anyway. We go wing, so that's fine. That's irrelevant for us.
So
we beat Barcelona based on this, then.
That's it. The pitch is an excuse to go parky ball.
Exactly. Just while the ball's out of play, Joe Stobart says MK Dons are beating Fleetwood 1-0. Andrew Robbins, we do need to win tonight with Peterborough versus Charlton playing against each other. I
will quickly point out Charlton. Last time I checked, Charlton were winning that game.
McGeady with a spin.
Oh, and it's out for a throw-in. But yeah, no, Charlton are beating Peterborough at the minute, which, to be fair, I'd rather Charlton win because I think Peterborough's got like 3 extra games on them. So,
just one quick comment on here. We have Ian Barron, I think it says on there. He's just saying that he's had a positive test for COVID and he feels terrible at the moment. So, I hope you're doing all right, Ian, and sort of stay strong. Make sure you're telling people how you're getting on as well on there as well, just so you know people are with you and that.
Well, if you're watching Sunderland, it's not going to make you feel much better. Put it that way.
No,
exactly. Watch us instead. It's a lot better.
Hopefully, watching us and listening to my god awful commentary is getting you through the next 2 hours.
Is it 2 hours? I've got to stay here with Michael. Is that what's going on?
Basically, you poor soul. But
yeah, on Sundays you beg for an extra half an hour with him.
Yeah, he's done that twice. He did it. So I think wasn't there like 2 occasions? He's like, "Oh, go on, Philly. Let's have an extra half an hour." He's like,
"Oh, why not?
Go at each other."
Well, why not? It was a good show. We'll all get more points across, and it was a good debate.
It was Sunday and the Sunday before. The one that I wasn't on were both fantastic debates. I thought on there and really good shows.
It's always the case whenever we balls out, we play again for a throw to Plymouth. Yeah, this is going to be a very ugly game, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Every time there's arguments is when we get the most views, isn't it? So put arguments galore.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we don't plan to argue. It's just my opinion via everyone else's and your opinion via everyone else's. It's what
Well,
it is.
Dino probably plans to argue.
No, I don't plan on anything.
No, it's not Dino. It'll be Philly. He'll know when there's a bit of an argument that could be happening, and
he always
he'll be
tries it.
stirring.
Wasn't there one? Sorry, I'll get back. Oh, hang on. Plymouth's down the left hand side. I'm going to guess Jelko's number 9, and it's offside. Okay. But yeah, wasn't it the Philly's first show back that he really tried to wind Sean up about Max Power? Or was after the Northampton game?
Yeah, I believe so.
It was something like that. I think that was the week I wasn't on, and Sean was getting really agitated. I just remember I knew things when Phil tries you like, Phil, I know what you're doing, mate. You're just trying to push people's buttons.
Right, lads, 10 minutes have gone, and what do you think?
I think this is the best performance I've seen of the season. Right, 4. Dino smiled again 4 times. We're flying through these tonight.
I'm not smiling anymore.
No, seriously, it's a scrappy game, isn't it?
Well, go on, Dino. What do you think before I have my say?
Don't get us wrong. The conditions isn't going to help, but I feel like Plymouth are definitely have come here to attack with because
the
box.
No.
It's out wide, back across the box. 1-0 Plymouth.
Really?
Yeah. You'll see it in a sec.
See what I mean? I mean, they're going forward with intent.
Sorry, I saw the chat start to put it up, and when it was like more than 2 or 3 people, I was going, no.
Well, that's a clean sheet out the window.
People not to tell the score before we see it.
Clayton will be on them.
Yeah.
Clayton and Joanne will be on them like a flash.
Yeah, but it's like it can ruin it if you're looking at the chat. Well, that's the start we needed, wasn't it?
Can we have this game called off now, please? And do
yes,
another
please.
night?
Call the game off. That's it. We don't want to play it now.
See, this is why they don't go into games expecting to win because the players have to do something on the pitch, and they haven't done it enough for me this season. They really haven't. So now we've got to play well just to try and win the game. We can't play badly against these now. When you go 1-0 down, you've got to perform. You can't play badly and win. If you're 1-0 down, I don't think you can.
Oh, unfortunately, I have to change my name.
What players are made of, I think. Right, come on.
What have we got here?
Yeah, oh, come on. It's been pretty much hoofball throughout the whole game so far. Here we go. Scowen down the middle. He's got nobody there with him. Back to Gordon Willis. Back to Bailey Wright, as Conrad's favourite saying is. Down the left-hand side again to former Argyle Callum McFadzean. No one's there with him, though. Stride down the centre. Charlie White's came to receive the ball. Out wide to McGeady again. McFadzean's trying to do an overlap. McGeady's been forced, we're being forced back in our own half here. Bailey Wright, once again, down to, I can't see who that is. That's McGeady. Back to Charlie White, I think. Yeah, White. Right, come on, Winchester. See what you're made of. Oh, Scowen, you were late there.
Oh, it stuck on the ground, though, a bit to him, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, and the Plymouth have got the ball back. Like I keep saying, that's what I mean. Like the whole point, the Saturday was pointless unless you turn that into a winning streak, and
But Philly said we're going to win 5 games in a row.
Well, that's one thing. If we don't win, we can actually remind them of that on Thursday. Yeah, it's just scrappy as anything at the minute. That's why these are the type of games.
No. I'm a bit behind you. I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, what are you on, Dino? What's your time on?
12. Going on to 12:40 now.
You're 3 seconds behind me.
Ahead of you. I'm on 12:50 now. Yeah, Plymouth are just keeping hold of the ball now. We just can't seem to get anywhere near them. Well, we've got touched the ball and we've won a throw in.
Damien Jenkinson, the good thing about conceding early in a game is that it gives you plenty of time to recover. I disagree. It gives us plenty of time to concede more.
Yeah, because now we have to push them now. We have to go and attack them now, so that gives them more gaps behind us.
The problem is, again...
I'm joking, Damien. I see your point.
Yeah, the annoying thing is that every team that comes up here parks 10 men behind the ball, and that's why I keep saying don't give teams something to hang on to, because this can happen. So the last thing you need is to give a team someone who's going to put men behind the ball something to hang on to. How the hell's Charlie White's just conceded a throw there? Oh my God. Either that's a terrible touch or the conditions really are as bad as what they look on the pitch.
Someone has asked me where Storm is. He's floating about, I think. Is he out here? He'll come in at some point. He loves the attention, that lad.
If Storm's not in, his fault, we're getting beat. Just saying.
Right.
We're just playing Conrad's cat.
Someone's just asked, are Sunderland still in a cup? I was about to laugh and then I went, oh no, we are. We're still in the Papa John's, aren't we?
Yeah, Papa John's trophy. Yay.
Who did we get in the next round again? Oh, is it not drawn yet? It's not drawn yet.
Until this weekend, I think.
Yeah, that's what I remember you saying.
I don't know why we have to wait that long to find out, but that's what I think I saw somewhere on social media. So we'll see what time will tell whether that. But we don't know our opponents yet, so I assume that's right. Speaking of right, down the right-hand side, Sanderson, Winchester. From a distance, he looks a little like Max Power, just a slightly taller version. And we've just given the ball away. Well, yeah, that says a lot when that's the thing I'm picking out from the game. Come on, lads, get yourself together.
Look, when Plymouth get the ball, they go straight forward. Obviously, they've passed back now, but it looks
they
like
go straight forward, passes it back to goalkeeper. Oh, you laughed. You smiled again, Dino. That's 5.
We've got a smile. We got the smile. I'm sure someone can record this video and then just afterwards just count the amount of times Dino smiled and then just put that in a video compilation. Like,
Someone's asked, is he playing 4-2-2-2 again? It doesn't look like that. It looks like he's got 3 behind Charlie Wyke. So could be 4-2-3-1. Scowen and Winchester look pretty level in the midfield. And then you've got McGeady, Diamond and O'Brien.
I was right. Actually, I really think I should have put a bet on how many times this ball's going to go into the air.
I don't think they give you a market on that.
No, I don't know whether they did. Yeah, they probably don't but it would have been funny. Request a bet. Don't Sky Bet do a request a bet thing?
Yeah, but it's usually like a combination of what they already have that you're sort of like wanting to mix up. You can't just make up a category. Well,
this game's merited it. So far, this game has definitely justified it. Wiscowen, don't try and be too clever. And that's exactly why, because he's just given the ball away.
Dear me.
And we've conceded it. No, we've got a free kick. It's either a free kick or a throw, and the referee's got his arm towards
it's our throw in. At least he won it back. He lost it, but at least he won it back.
Yeah, I just hate conceding possession. Well, I hate conceding anything, full stop, but there you go.
Dino, you've got a question on the chat. So Clayton Edwards asks, Dino, will there be a rematch against Terry in golf when you can socialise?
Yeah, 100%.
Who won? I watched it, but it was a what? Who won? I can't remember.
I think, Terry won on the last hole. I think it was.
Nicked it off you.
Yeah, it was a hell of a putt as
Terry,
well.
round 2. Dino v Terry, round 2. Let's just go again.
He's a good player, Terry, to be fair.
Ball launched forward into no man's land. Yeah, we're doing the whole... Go on, Diamond. Press. No, not quite.
It's the perfect game to press loose passes or just pass backs on the ball, just with the way the ball's sticking on the pitch in the middle.
Exactly.
Well done, O'Brien, there.
Go on, Sunderland. This is where you need to see what character you've got.
It's like they're saying... look, Terry was saying...
O'Brien's in the box. Oh, okay, no, it's deflected for a Sunderland corner.
Oh, Wyke was taken down, though. It's a corner, though.
Was that Conrad trying to claim for a penalty?
No, I was just saying because I've got Frankie and Danny Collins in my ears who went, the referee's making a decision, so I got a bit excited as well. What was I going to say? Terry was right. Like he said the other day, Charlie Wyke's received the ball a couple of times there with his back to goal, and it just does not suit him.
Bizarre thing is, and I know this is going to sound ridiculous, I was on Saturday, if you look at this game, apart from the 3 goals, which I know sounds stupid, like he didn't do anything really. But that's the thing, he's judged on goals. That's the main thing strikers are judged on. So if he scores, you can't complain, can you?
Well done, Diamond.
That was a lovely touch. Oh, lovely
touch. That ball sticking at his feet, though.
Again. Yeah, it's... Come on, lads. Plymouth are trying to switch the ball there. Come on, McFadzean. That's you. Okay, no, that's a bit far out for him to get, to be fair.
No, it's Winchester chasing him down. McFadzean's out of place.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Shouldn't be out of place. But, yeah, sooner we could. That's the thing. It probably looks like we might try and go for another left back because isn't Hume out for like 8 weeks now? 6 to 8 weeks.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Just what we need.
But then could Sanderson play there with 09 and Power right
Well,
back?
that's what I was thinking. I said it in the group. We said in the group chat last night when me and Sean, of course, Sean's involved in a debate about Power. Surely, if anything, Power didn't. If any of the back four deserved to be dropped, it was McFadzean. So why not play Sanderson left back, Power right back, or whatever, or vice versa, if they can adjust to those positions?
Dean Wood in the chat. If you turn this result around, it will kickstart your season. I hope so. I really do.
Well, yeah.
One by one. Liam says no penalty.
The ball into the box. It's deflected wide for a Sunderland corner.
Look like the arm.
Yeah, where it's like penalty. No, not given up.
No. Again, it's not me appealing. Frankie went, that hit an arm. Yes, he was outside the box. Yeah, it wasn't in the box anyway. So
fine. Give a free kick and send him off. Now, that is me appealing, even though I know it's not going to amount to anything. Just side note, have you ever known the Stadium Light pitch to be this bad? Apart from the occasion Conrad mentioned, I think it was in 2012. Oh, it's not a good corner.
I didn't even see the pitch there. Whoa.
Oh, he's managed to keep it in.
Have you seen the corner flag?
Oh. Well, someone's still got the ball. Winchester. Back to... No, it's not Bailey. No, it is Bailey Wright. No, it's not.
I'll wait for it to go out of play.
Willis has got the ball. He's passed it out wide down to Jack Diamond. He's going to probably put the ball in the box. Go on. He's the ball into the box. Go on. Oh, keeper saved it.
Effort, O'Brien. I'm just saying the corner flag where McGeady took the corner from before. It's not. I don't want to say underwater, but do you know what I mean? It's just a puddle. The corner flag in the far corner.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, we'll see what the other corner flag looks like. That's probably going to be the same. No, that's just a puddle of mud.
It's actually not a bad little attempt that with the flick. Nearly caught the keeper out.
Speaking of Aiden,
good idea.
Hit the goal. Right, from one Aiden to another Aiden. Come on, McGeady. See what you can put into the box. Okay, we're trying a short corner here. Doesn't look like it's...
No.
I hate short corners.
Go on, Diamond, get to it. Is it going to be another corner?
That was a bad pass from McGeady for him.
Just out of interest, this is something I've never understood. Why do people detest short corners so much?
Because they don't work.
I've never understood it. But
I think it's the thing of you've got your players forward to try and win a set piece, and you can work all this time on set pieces, and then you play it short, and you're giving them an opportunity to stop you getting the ball into the box, which is what you wanted, really. You wanted that opportunity of getting the ball in the box, and then you're pissing about with it, and it never seems to work.
No, keeper's got it. Well, see, the thing is, I never understood because most of the time, Sunderland's long corners don't do anything. Most of the time we put the ball in the box, it's just headed out by the first man.
Yeah, that's very true.
But
it's just ineffective at all corners. Yeah.
I'd rather have that happen than fannying on with it when all your defenders are in the box.
The only time I remember scoring a short corner was when we beat Newcastle 2-1, the Gus Poyet one. Adam Johnson did a short corner for Fletcher's.
Yeah. Long ball forward again.
I like that someone's asked what the score is. This is the one time I've changed my name to say the score, and someone has still got it on. Someone's still asking.
Conrad's never done this before, and the first time he does it, we're losing. Just
Go on, Diamond. Go on, Diamond.
That's just lost it. Cleared away once again. It's good. Don't blame Plymouth for doing that. If it works, it works. Their perspective, they're not going to care.
Michael, Clayton Edwards asks, how much are you betting if fans were in... God, this is good English, Clayton. How many fans would have slipped on their arse in the South Stand? I reckon 3 to 4.
I reckon that would be a pretty good bet, yeah. That still would be more entertaining than the game.
Anthony Lee says...
Hang on. O'Brien's gone forward. He's passed the ball down to McGeady. Go on. Oh, you bugger. Oh, I should have scored.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
You've got to score.
Exactly.
One-on-one, 12 yards out. Puts it straight at the keeper.
If the thing I will get encouragement from, if that's anything to go by, we will get chances. We just got to take them.
Oh, I didn't believe that.
Anthony Lee says a short corner is a waste of a chance, which is kind of building on what we were saying.
I think it is if your long corners tend to do anything more often than not, but more times than not, ours don't. So, yeah. Hang on. O'Brien's got it on the left-hand side. He's taking the ball in the bottom. No, it's too far out. Sure, is that another corner? No, it's a goal kick, I think. Yep, goal kick to Plymouth. Here we go. Then they're going to take 10 seconds to get the ball, put it down on the field, kick it.
Adam French, keep up the great work, lads. I've got to go back to work. Unlucky son.
Oh, sympathies.
Were you drinking, Conrad?
Is it rich energy?
A little bit of H2O.
Ooh.
Sounding very fancy.
Yeah, just on the old water tonight. Tonight. I can't speak either. I'm as bad as Clayton is typing.
Goodness me. Oh, Clayton, he's having a dig. Little dig, Conrad. Go on, McFadzean. Oh, touch the ball's a bit heavy. McGeady, he's lost the ball. Nope, McFadzean's got it. He's done the hoop ball forward corner. No, you're not going to get to that, are you?
William Tucker says, useless going to... sorry, I can't read. I'm dreadful. Unless I ever go at someone for misspelling stuff and I can't even read. Unless you're going to play the ball straight back in after playing it short, it's pointless taking short corners.
Fair enough. I've just never understood the hatred for it, because to me, I've always thought it's going to sound bizarre. Bizarrely, I feel like we always have more chance of scoring from a short corner than a long one, because again, our long corners always hit the first man, or they never seem to hit one of our players. Actually, when was the last time we scored from a corner?
Sunday.
I'm talking.
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday. Oh yeah.
Charlie Wyke.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll rephrase that. When was the last time we scored a header from a corner?
I'm sure I was Bailey Wright, wasn't it? Like a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember who it was against.
I'm just shit. I've just got a terrible memory, me.
Yeah.
Same.
So have I. I can't remember a goal from Saturday.
Dio, 1 by 1 Liam asks, how have you missed that? I'm assuming he means McGeady chance. What do you make of that chance?
It came to him quick. The keeper was on him, but I expect McGeady to do a McGeady thing, like try and take him on or dink it. He didn't do. He just hit it. I think. To be fair, I think he panicked.
It came quick, didn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
What have we got here?
Right. Lee Burge has got the ball. They're forward to Bailey Wright, not back to Bailey Wright. Switch right to Willis. Sanderson's on his right hand side, and here we go, launching it forward, doing a hoop. But to be fair, that time it's actually worked. Charlie White's passed it back out wide to McFadzean. Josh Scowen's received the ball, switching it yet again. Sanderson should get there, but no, sorry, okay, he hasn't got there. Bailey Wright has won the aerial battle, though. Nope, Plymouth have a free kick.
See, why Scowen playing the ball like that? I mean, it doesn't work. Keep it simple. That's not a simple pass.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it in the air far too often, when our best football tends to be when we keep the ball on the deck. Keep it on the ground.
Dino, how would you say we're playing so far? Someone's asked.
Playing?
Darren is, yeah.
We're not keeping the ball very well. We have made one clear-cut chance from McGeady, but other than that, it's been
O'Brien's flick as well, maybe.
Yeah, O'Brien's flick. Yeah, you can have that. But other than that, I mean, we're not really putting them under pressure when Plymouth have got the ball. Like, you think you're 1-0 down, you want to try and press them quite high, because, like you say, the passing's not going to be 100% because the surface is terrible.
Give away.
You might be able to catch them out.
Oh, hang on. Frankie's saying that something could be up here.
Oh,
I think could be Winchester getting a card.
Well, I think he will be getting a card. It's just a question of which card he's going to get. Well, yeah,
it's not a red. Not a red, 100% not a red.
I wouldn't have thought it's a red light.
It's going to be a yellow.
Yeah, it's a yellow. He's got his boot in his hand, hasn't he?
Yellow card.
Stephen Little asks, how many shoots have we had?
3 in it.
Well,
McGeady went wide. O'Brien.
And a header that sort of trickled towards the keeper.
Put it this way. The way I would sum it up to how we've been playing, we haven't been that good, but we should be at 1-1, which sounds bizarre because we've created the chances, at least one of which we should have scored from.
Yeah, Winchester is booked for that challenge.
In the general play, we're not playing as well as I think we can.
Can I ask you something, right? You know Plymouth's goal? Would you say that was good? Wait there, we'll see what happens here.
Nah, nothing. It's just come back out. Well, okay, kind of. Now it's going to ball into the box. Last thing, you need to score 2-0 down. Come on.
What's happening, Michael?
I know, you're just watching. You say something.
Okay, fine. crap.
Crap.
Yeah. Well, no, Sunderland have a free kick now. Sorry, Dino, go on. You were saying?
Right. So would you say it was good play by Plymouth or bad defending by us?
McFadzean was a bit...
I'd have to look at it back to say it properly. From Plymouth's perspective, they'll say it's well worked. But you know what I'm like whenever we concede a goal? I'm always picking faults with it. So we got a free kick. No, yeah, we have got a free. Sanderson's won a free kick just before the halfway line, and he looks annoyed about something. I don't know what.
No, Diamond there. Diamond's gotten annoyed because he was getting the lad went to take him out.
Oh, that might be it then. Bailey White forwards to Callum McFadzean. Yeah, I think we need Denver Hume back. McGeady, McFadzean, left hand side again, back to McGeady. See, Plymouth, the thing is, Plymouth are actually doing the very, very high pressing game quite well. But at least 2 or 3 times they've forced us to play backwards. Come on, keep hold of the ball. No, missed it, White, missed it. Nah, Plymouth keepers got it. Any time today, mate? Nah, it's just pretty much. Well, I don't know. It's just pretty much showing the replay of us missing the chance there. Right, Plymouth get the ball rolling. Ball forward again. Come on, let's try and keep it on the ground. Stop launching it. Well, we kept it on the ground. Back to Lee Burge. Now it's not on the ground. He's launched it forward again. 30 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Plymouth 1. Ball
Portsmouth
out.
are winning.
Sorry?
Portsmouth are winning.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's against Wimbledon, isn't it?
Pass.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I looked at the fixtures there. I think they've got Wimbledon at home, which you'd expect them to win. Ball for Plymouth.
Now you see, look, Plymouth are making us play the ball long here. They're making us, and look what we're not pressing them now. Look, them have got all the time in the world on the ball when them.
Okay, Dino. Here's a question for you then. What would you do to respond to that? If you were Sunderland, what would you do to counteract that?
Counteract that. Do the same to them. Right now, we should be pressing them, making them go along, make them go along. Look, Plymouth are happy enough just to try and pass the ball around.
Winchester,
like it works for them, doesn't it? It works for them. They're 1-0 up. You don't blame Plymouth for doing. Obviously, they want to try and get a result as much as we do. Well,
but look, they're still pressing. Well, look, pressing the keeper, making them go along again.
There's definitely not been as much intensity here as I would have liked. Certainly think we could be...
they tackled each other.
Yeah, that's poor. No, come on. Willis has got it.
Oh, come on.
Come on, lads. You may have your deficiencies, but sure you can play a bit better than this. Come on. Scowen. Right, there you go. Keep it simple. Keep it on the ground. Willis, down to Sanderson. Don't hoof it, and he's hoofed it. What are you doing that for? Oh, my goodness me. Come on, just press them. Try and force them to
come on. Ryan, push him.
Come on. Right, we forced them to clear it. Still haven't got it back, and we've given away another stupid free kick, which I really wish would stop doing, because you're inviting them to go to ground and earn a free kick.
That's another thing what winds me up about. This is what winds me up about our team as well. The free kicks we give away is just... I know,
it's really starting to annoy me as well.
It's ridiculous. I mean, what's he going to do there?
Especially when it's later on in the game, all you're doing is inviting teams to take the mick, go down on the floor, time waste, take momentum out of a game. Not that there's been much momentum to take out in the first place, but it just invites it, and you don't need to.
They're passing it around like we're not even there. That every time they want it, they think, "Oh, we can go forward." They're just going back and playing it simple. Look, their defenders have had the ball more than anyone else.
When our defenders have got the ball, bear in mind they're 1-0 up. They're pressing us.
Exactly.
We're 1-0 down, and we're just standing off.
Yeah, exactly. It's not been good enough so far.
You know this. I mean, look.
Come
on. Try and get... Yeah, see, there you go. Like,
Michael, someone in the chat asked, how's Winchester playing so far?
Haven't noticed him, really. If I'm being totally honest. I don't know what you guys... I don't know what you guys think, but I've not noticed him do anything particularly. But it's not just him. I've noticed the team stand
Him and Scowen don't seem to be having a particularly effective games together in the middle of the park, I would say.
I mean, granted, it's only Winchester's first start.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
But
he's already on a yellow card, I'll say, though.
Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if he's hooked off at half time. But McGeady's got the ball, left hand side again. He's just trying his fancy skills, ball into the box, but it's to nobody's in the right position to try and receive it, try and head the ball on. Plymouth clear once again. Scowen slightly heads it down. Well, is McFadzean going to get that? Yeah, he's got Because we look at the back and side of McFadzean's shirt. It says a lot of how muddy the ground is. Backwards again. Jordan Willis. Sanderson, just before the halfway line. Being pressed again, though. Winchester's received it. Scowen's got it. Right, don't try and be too fancy. Willis, back to Lee Burge. So there you go. We're keeping possession for the moment. Problem is, it's in the wrong end. Bailey Wright, back to Lee Burge. Yeah, we're going to do a launch here, aren't we? Just tell. Lee Burge is assessing his options. Bailey Wright's come forward to try and receive the ball in the box. He's just ran back out of it again. Yep, we've gone long. Come on, you need to win it then. Don't concede. Just giving away another silly free kick. Stop. Lads, away. The last thing you need to be doing when you're 1-0 down. I don't know you guys, I think we get a bit too easily frustrated.
Definitely. Stephen Martin, that's why Dino was right on Sunday. We are not playing well in any games. See, not even bothered.
But like you say, it's a results business. But when you're 1-0 down, like when you're 0-0, you can win a game by playing poorly. But when you're 1-0, you've got to put in a performance, and we're not capable of that for some reason.
Jordan Willis might be limping, apparently.
Capable of that.
Jordan Willis might be injured.
McGeady's down the left-hand side. I'm not making it sound a bit more exciting. McGeady's going to go for it. No, it's drilled wide. Why did you try to shoot there? Or was there not actually? There might not be that many options for him to try to pass out to.
It's one of them. You hit it across goal and maybe hope someone gets on the end of it. Apparently, Jordan Willis is going off for Max Power.
Oh, great!
So that means Sanderson's going centre back then.
Yeah. Has to be.
Well, did we have any of the defenders on the bench?
Yeah, look, 09.
I think a lot of people view him as a midfielder.
You could have put Sanderson centre back and Luke 09 right back.
I think with him just coming back from injury in this pitch, it's probably safer doing Max Power. And like you said before, Max Power didn't really deserve to be dropped based on his most recent performances.
I think Power's been quite good at right back the last couple of games.
To be fair, I haven't really seen Sanderson get down the right side anyway. Like, I haven't seen him bomb forward and try and get a cross in.
Maybe Sanderson's better suited to playing centre half then. Who knows? We'll find that out, I suppose. Throw it to Sunderland anyway. 36 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Plymouth 1. See if we can actually see if we're going to attempt to turn this around. Oh, there goes Max. But yeah, there goes Max Power. Max Power just rubbing the ball underneath his shirt.
Do you remember when Stoke used to sew towels into their shirts because they weren't allowed to have towels on the side of the pitch anymore?
Yeah, quite a few teams do that though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they've got someone like Rory Delap.
Do you remember when we had Rory Delap and he never took a long throw-in for us?
I was going to say, yeah, I think he must have been a master at long throw-ins. Can't remember any.
That was down to the manager. The manager knew he had it in his locker. He just didn't want to play that kind of football. That's what I'm sure Rory Delap actually said that. I had a long throw-in, but the manager says I don't want to use it because I don't want to play that way.
Tony Pulis.
Then Mark Hughes took over from him, I think. Wouldn't surprise me. I think when Mark Hughes went to Stoke, they were trying to change the way.
Remember when we broke Rory Delap's leg when he played for Stoke against winning the championship?
Yeah, whoever lets a player go out on loan and then lets him play against you. Like, that was just dodgy, that. That's like one of the things.
Was that a loan or was that not a permanent transfer?
No, he went out on loan and then we did it and then they bought him permanently the next year.
Oh, lucky O'Brien. Cleared out.
Apparently Terry's singing on the other channel, so if you don't want a bit of that, just subscribe to our channel. We're not going to sing, and not unless you pay us, and even then Dino probably still won't join in.
No,
it won't just be him. I won't join in. My voice is terrible.
Terry's got a good set of pipes, in fairness, so he can get away with it.
Sounds like an organ, doesn't he?
Terry just doesn't care, does he? It's like if there's anything for banter, he'll just go for it, which I do admire about him.
Well, there's nothing much to talk about in this game because nothing's happening. We're not doing anything.
Yeah, there is. It's just not very good.
Woodsy92 says it's 2-0 to Portsmouth now.
Nobody's there. Oh, come on. Right, Sunderland corner. Let's see. So are we going to beat our first man? Probably not. Are we going to score? Probably not.
The thing is, though, Michael, I know you're saying we're not beating the first man, but that's down to the person who's taking the kick. And I've always said, Ledbetter, every time he takes a corner, he can whip in a good ball. McGeady, Maguire, and them lot can't beat the first man for some reason. I just don't understand why they can't do it.
You used to be good at this, though, that you used to be able to get a decent set piece into it. So I don't get how he can't beat the first man. To be fair, well, yeah, nah. Now it's happened there. Ball's headed out back wide to McGeady. Right-hand side. Come on. Blocked out again for another corner.
Jacob Aviard, were Plymouth in the Championship when we had Roy Keane? Yes, they were. Even when we were in there with Mick McCarthy a few years ago. They used to be like outside playoff contenders for the Championship at one point.
Remember when Peter Reid managed them?
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Yes, Clayton, exactly. What is he on about?
Come on, ball into the bar. Bud's beat everybody else, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
What's been said on the live chat, Conrad?
Well, Travis Conlon just put 1-1, and then Clayton's told him to get out with his fake chat. Clayton's doing all the jobs for us on there.
Play.
Andrew Addy, let's be honest here. We all know it's Conrad's fault. He's the jinx. Well, actually, I haven't lost since, when was it? It's a long time ago now.
Probably Wigan, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wigan. So I haven't lost a single game since then. So it ain't me.
Depends. You can also say, but we've only won 2. With Lincoln and Wimbledon. So yeah.
Well, I've got a 100% record, but I think that's going to come to an end.
Knowing Sunderland, it probably will.
Still 2-0 Portsmouth, people are saying. Michael Hurst, I'm going to edit this. This is bad. This League One, another season.
Yep. Looks like it.
People are asking for Storm. Andrew, sorry, mate. No worries, pal. It's just, I'm not a jinx, all right? Leave me alone. Comedy Gamer 365. Where can you watch the game? On the SAFC official website.
It just means you'll have to pay a tenner.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you have to pay money for it.
Yeah. Pay money for this.
Or you can watch us.
Yeah, you can watch us just probably lose.
We would commentate more on the game, but as you can probably gather by us not talking about it,
barely anything happening.
See, should that not be a free kick to White because he got pushed in the back, he's went down, but them get a throw in. But when White does it to another player, them get a free kick.
Dino, simple answer, League One officials.
I mean, isn't that not a free kick? It's a push in the back, isn't it?
It's very similar to what we did to one of their strikers before, and they got a free kick.
We all know how rubbish these officials are in this league, though.
P. Nelestino, I'm not watching, but has Wyke had a touch, lads? He has, but he's always had his back to goal, or he's always been outside the box. He hasn't had any quick fire shots in the box. I
will say this for Wyke: he's not had any service, but he also hasn't done anything of note either.
Jacob Aviard, Conrad, what other sports do you like? I like NFL and support Philadelphia Eagles. I don't really like a lot of other sports, to be honest. I'm pretty boring.
Come on.
I just like my football.
Oh, a decent ball at the box. Blocked. Of course it's blocked. Scowen's got it. Back to Bailey Wright. Go on, keep it. Yeah, that's it. Thank God. Don't hoof it. Power. Down. Now, this is a little bit better if we can actually make something of it. Diamond's running towards the box. O'Brien. Down to Power. Who's going to make the runs? Back down to Diamond. Come on, someone receive it. McGeady's got the ball. McFadden's on the left. McGeady, don't just try and shoot. Oh,
pass it.
Why? Because you're not going to score.
Oh, it's a corner, apparently.
To be fair, that's some of the best passing we've done so far in the game.
That was actually a good little play, that. And I do think he should have laid it off to McFadden, but he's won a corner anyway.
Yeah, well, I won't be complaining if we score from this, which we won't. Because I know what like.
Look, he's taken that corner in a puddle.
Yeah, in fairness.
How are you meant to kick that halfway into the box when?
Done it, and it's of course it's out for a goal kick.
Oh, close.
Oh, that's unlucky actually.
Yeah.
42 minutes gone, and who's been the better team? Who do you reckon's been the better team?
It depends what you're talking about in terms of who's had the better chances. I would say us in terms of apart from their goal, they haven't really done anything else.
Yeah,
but in terms of possession, they're passing it around us easily when they've got the ball and not really troubled. Whereas everything looks a bit of an effort from us. Pretty
much, I'd say, apart from Plymouth's goal and the chances we've missed, which has been about 2 or 3 of them, nothing's happened. It's just been pretty much whoa, hang on, go on, Birch, get it out. There you go.
Does anyone remember, this is random memory here, we were playing Borough in the season we got relegated with McCarthy in 15 points. And Nosworthy got the ball on the halfway line and he turned around and passed it to the keeper and launched it out of play for a corner.
I don't remember that. No, actually,
Oh,
no.
man. I remember Mick McCarthy just on Match of the Day just being like, just absolutely raging that he'd given away a corner with like 4 minutes to go.
Oh, was this Nyron who done that?
Yeah, Nyron just from inside the Middlesbrough half launched it all the way back towards his own keeper, but it went straight out for a corner, like closer to the flag. Yeah,
I think I do remember.
Joe, obviously I wasn't at the football then. I don't remember it, but it doesn't. But it sounds like something someone would do.
I love Nyron Nosworthy. He was
amazing. He was top bloke, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'd love to have him on the podcast sometime. I think he'd just be a cool guy to have on. A bit like when we had Carlos on podcast. We're not even a podcast. The live shows.
I know we had a debate, didn't we? For those of you who don't know what Conrad's talking about, basically there was a poll that I think ALS put out on Twitter what your favourite podcast was, and we weren't included in it. But I'm with Conrad. I view us more as like a video show rather.
Yeah, we weren't bothered about being included in it because a few of us were saying, well, we're not really a podcast. Like, do you know what I mean? We don't really classify as that. So it was just an interesting conversation.
Oh, scouting that pass is awful.
Oh, okay. Burgess on his toes.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got it. Right, that's decent, but for once, that's half decent ball forward. McGeady's got eyes offside. Okay, not quite so much then. That poor positioning from McGeady.
3-0 Portsmouth. Andrew Robbins, they tried to get the ball past Nyron. Andrew Wade.
Say no.
I thought you said you weren't singing. Andrew Wade said, I watched that with my Borough supporting flatmate. I'm guessing that's the 2-0 win that we had over Middlesbrough he's talking about there. I don't know what I misread this here. When it said we should be dominating at home, hope this gets better, I read it as we should be dominating. And I was like, what do you mean Dean's here? He's right there.
I'm not smiling.
No.
You've got 5 so far. I'll let you off with 5.
How many times, Dino? How many times have you been on here? Is this your second
time? Second time.
And you won your other game.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, wasn't that not just like was?
Was it Oldham?
Oldham you were on. I remember you were on Oldham. Was it not Wimbledon?
Was I not on for Fleetwood?
No. I remember me, Conrad, and Jacob, I think, were on for the cup game, and then it was me, Conrad, and Sean for the league game. You were on.
I'm positive I was on for Fleetwood for some reason.
Weren't you on for the Wimbledon game, the 1-1?
The
one where we changed the whole team right before kickoff.
Can't remember. No, I don't know.
Because if he was, then we haven't won a league game when Dino's been on here. So maybe Conrad's not the jinx.
Just saying, we've got nearly 190 people watching us at the moment, so thank you all for spending some time with us. If you could give the live stream a like, that would be great.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And maybe also try and get one of your friends to watch and subscribe as well. That would be absolutely fantastic. Because as Sean says, just subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny.
It doesn't cost a penny.
There you go.
That's half time, lads. 1-0 Plymouth.
Well, that's been a very overwhelming half.
Yeah, I am overwhelmed by how bad but I don't know. It's a weird one. It was just it seemed to be a bad error for our goal that we gave away, really, didn't it? It was their only real chance as well. What would you say, Michael, about the first half? While I look up how many streams Dino's been on.
Obviously, like I've said, when teams come up here and you give them something to hang on to, it makes it very difficult to break them down, which is exactly why I say don't give teams something to hang on to for that very reason. In the season, whether we've all, and I certainly know Dino said he doesn't think we'll go up. I don't think we will, but it doesn't mean you can't aim for it. And in that sense, it's these sort of games that tend to cost Sunderland. It's like this, it's MK Dons, it's Bristol Rovers, it's Wigan, it's Burton, it's Northampton. It's those sort of games that are the ones that end up costing us in the end. And even then, I think it's just frustrating because whenever we seem to get a chance to put back runs together, we won't just do it. We've always got to it's always got to be some sort of complication. I know, obviously, you're going to have your ups and downs in League One, but I'm kind of still waiting for the ups.
Yeah, definitely. What would you say, Dino, so far?
It's not been very good. I mean, everyone's putting with for top 6, but we're not playing like a top 6 club. We're playing like an average League One club. And where are Plymouth in the league?
15th.
Yeah,
which
15th.
Which you could still argue is below average. So based on that, you should still be doing.
For me, they've kept the ball better than us. They've took the chance they had. And people will say it's bad defending. For me, it was good pass and play. The cup right down where down there, right-hand side or left-hand side, play the ball across and someone's got the touch on it. Nothing keeper could do. If you want to say it's bad defending, that's up to you. But for me, Plymouth played well to get that goal, getting that opportunity. We've had our 2 opportunities, what I can remember. The O'Brien flick, it was the keeper got down well, and the McGeady 1-on-1.
Yeah.
McGeady 1-on-1, I think he snatched at it. I think he might have panicked a bit. You've seen the keeper come and he's just hit it.
Keeper closed him down quick with the sort of like first touch he had, didn't he?
Other than that, we've been very sloppy on the ball. There's only been one passage of play where I've actually said that was really good play because we played on the edge of the box looking for an opportunity and McGeady ended up getting the shot off.
Definitely.
But other than that, it's been a very dull game for me.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is what I mean. The performance hasn't changed from last week. Oh, I don't know who's ringing this. The performance hasn't changed from last week. But now we're not going to get the result. So people say, oh, we played bad. Yeah, but we played bad last week and got the result. This is what I'm talking about. We need to play well. We've went 1-0 down. We need to play well. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I agree. Just to scare you, because I know, Michael, you were saying Plymouth were 15th. If the scores stay as they are in every game, Sunderland will drop to 9th. Plymouth will be 2 places behind us, only 3 points behind us.
Well, yeah.
There's not much more you can say about that one on here. Casual Observer has joined the chat saying, sure, someone said we'd win the next 5 league games in a row. He also put some more.
Isn't that certain person watching this right now?
Probably, yeah. Defend yourself. Actually, he says he's watching it. He's probably watching Terry's. He always bounces between the 2 of them.
Kaza, if Karen's watching, set your husband straight. Winning the next 5 league games. What else are you talking about?
Aye. Dino, you'll be able to have a right go at him on Thursday and just be like, what are you on about? We didn't win the next 5 league games.
What?
Pay attention, Dino.
Sorry, mate. Work's texting us, that's all. Sorry.
That's right. You can't deliver parcels at this time. People won't be happy with that.
Do you think maybe he's getting text saying, Dino, sorry, you've been transferred to Hermes?
Oh, God. You've got to work with this new guy called Philly.
You've got to work with this guy called Phil Monk. So, yeah, it's all right. You've got to work at Hermes, though, where apparently parcels don't get broken or anything. Got a great reputation.
A great reputation, I know. We hate Hermes.
Michael, what would you say we need to change in the second half to get back into this game?
Score.
Cool. So, Dino, what would you say now? Go on, Michael. I'll let you go.
Yeah. Well, again, it's just. I know the conditions probably are playing a part, but that wasn't an excuse for Plymouth for their goal. So, for me, take responsibility. It's just a decision making, because you could argue there are elements of the game where we played okayish up until you get the final third, and again, it's just poor decision making is the reason we're not at least drawing the game. So, well, I say at least we haven't really created many chances, have we? But even then, you look at the 2 chances we did create. Okay, O'Brien's was a bit difficult with the flick and the angle that he was at, but McGeady's, for me, that's got to be 1-1. You've got to be scoring. Irrespective of where the ball comes out, you had enough time for me to react to it, and it's just. Sorry, Samuel. Yeah, but take responsibility. It's the same stuff I keep harping on about.
I think that's a bit harsh, by the way, Michael, saying that he should have scored. I mean, the balls came right at him. And like you say, if the keeper gets any closer to him, he's got no chance of getting the shot off. So he's obviously seen the keeper and just had to take the pot shot. Yeah,
maybe
you think of Aidan McGeady in his first season, he would have probably took it around the keeper or finished it. But let's not forget, McGeady's now 33, 34. He's been frozen out the team for so long. He might still be getting up to match fitness. I'm not 100% sure. And he's not the same player. Let's remember this. McGeady is not the same player he used to be. I don't even think he's the best player in League One. I really don't.
Don't forget, he's also 3 or 4 years older than when we had him before. Well,
I don't think that stuff should factor in whether you score from 6, 7, 8.
No, but I'm saying I mean in terms of his overall performance is more so than scoring a one-on-one.
That's true, but I'm not talking about his overall. I'm just talking about that one specific chance.
Well, I am, Michael. I'm talking about.
I know, well, I'm not.
Ozin Boyd, at least there was 3 shots on target. So we're only 1 shot away from having the exact same amount as we did all game against Wimbledon.
We're nearly at the same level as Wimbledon then. All right then.
What's this? Xavier Blackler, I think that says there. Peterborough 1-1 now, so Peterborough drawing. Dino, I know there's not going to be much one on here, but while I go and get a drink, how would you say Winchester is settling in season a bit?
I think Winchester, it's hard to get into a game when the conditions don't help you if you want to try and play the passing game. I haven't seen him do anything wrong, but I haven't seen him do anything fantastic. I mean, it's hard to look good in a game when the conditions are like this and the team's playing the way they are. All you got to say is he's probably going to get brought off because he's on a yellow card, and in these conditions, you're easily going to make a mistimed tackle because of the conditions. So for me, bring him off, get someone else in there, maybe bring a Luke O'Nien in there or an Embleton. But something needs to change. I wouldn't say he's had a good game, but I wouldn't say he's had a bad game. I just think it's just being there. He's just been around.
He's just been another one of the anonymous sort of players.
Yeah, for today, but I'm not gonna like say, oh, he's crappy. He's not. We need someone better. Got to give him time. It's his first start, and it's not exactly the greatest conditions to play in. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think I'll give him about 5-10 games before I'll judge to see how I think he is.
You feel the same, Michael? See any different?
Yeah, I think again it's his first start, but again I suppose the conditions to an extent are playing a part, but I would, based on that first half, I would like to see a little bit more from him, but I'm not going to be too overly critical of him. It's pretty much like the rest of the team. Not been terrible, not been brilliant. It's just been meh. It's just nothing's been meh. So
no standout performers really within the 11 so far.
Nah. No, not off the top of my head. No. Well, can you think of any? Is there anyone that stood out to you?
I only think McGeady, but only because he's had a shot that won as a corner just wide, and then he had that one-on-one, but he's not really created a lot for everyone else, though. So he's the only one I can think of if I'm trying to remember like a moment from the game.
I think Charlie White struggled to get into the game.
They're doing well at keeping him out of the box and making sure every time he touches the ball, he's got his back to goal. He's as we were saying the other night, all of his goals, he was running onto the ball, whether it be his first one against Wimbledon in the corner or even running through to dink it over the keeper. He needs the ball to face the goal. What are you eating, Dino?
My great father has brought me in some custard, and it looks like, I don't know if it's a treacle pudding or what, but I'm going to have a lovely taste.
Oh, give us a comprehensive review as well, are you?
Dino's a food critic.
I guarantee it's cold, Pete. I guarantee it's cold custard, though. You don't know how to custard.
Oh, here we go then. Let's hear it. Well, here it is.
You could be eating anything here.
That's beautiful.
Is it cold custard or is it warmed up?
It's warmed up. Surprisingly, it's warmed up.
Oh, all right then.
That'll put a smile on my face. I've got food. Conrad missed it. Conrad missed it.
Oh, sorry.
Conrad missed it.
Yeah,
one of the lads in the chat has put Dion Sanderson's playing well. We Phillies put Hulk Hogan's custard.
The best custard, mate. He came in his yellow leotard as well and ripped it off like that. He went, "Here's your custard."
Brother.
And ripped his shirt.
Here's your custard, brother. Right, well, while we've got a minute just before the second half starts up again, if you're new to the stream, give us the like on this video or even subscribe. We've got some great content and some great guys on the channel. As Sean would say, it's absolutely free, doesn't cost a penny, so get yourself subscribed to our channel.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm going to say now.
It's absolutely free, it doesn't cost a penny. Give us a thumbs up.
And now we're just going to sit in silence until the second half starts.
We're just going to sit in silence while Dino enjoys his treacle pudding with custard.
Yeah. We want to listen to every moment of Dino eating this dessert.
You really don't. I might mute it because I'm a right chump, man. I'm like...
They're showing the pitch again now. There's some subs out there warming up. The pitch on Plymouth side's looking a lot more destroyed than it is on our side on here.
Right, lads, question for you. If you're the manager, do you make any changes? Who do you bring off? Who do you bring on? Do you change the formation?
Who's on the bench? Who's on the bench?
I'll give
09
it.
Hamilton. 09 Hamilton.
Obviously, Power's on.
Maguire.
Matthews, Power, Maguire, 09, Embleton, Ledbetter, and Younger. But obviously, Power's already on.
I'm just looking back at the goal again. It just came back up.
Oh yeah, I missed it. Jacob Aviard. Next live video, Dean will be having a pie made by Dwayne Johnson.
Anyway, sorry, Conrad. So who was on the bench again? So was it obviously Matthews, 09, Embleton?
You bugger. Ledbetter, Maguire, 09, Power, Matthews, Younger. That's it.
I mean,
not a lot of game changers on there. You tend to sort of think. Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't that just show how fragile our team is when you've got someone like, no disrespect to him, but Oliver Younger. He's on the bench. I mean, let's be fair. If we had Tom Flanagan back fit, he'd be on the bench. Doesn't that just show how fragile our squad really is?
Put it this way. When we go on about game changers, theoretically, we've got someone on there who easily should be a game changer, Maguire. Because in the last couple of seasons, he has been that when he's come off the bench. The problem is that this season, I mean, I'm in two minds because part of me would want to bring him on, but part of me think, well, does he deserve to get any minutes? Because every time he's been on, I think he hasn't looked that interested. To me, maybe I'm being harsh there. I don't know, but I don't think he's looked that bothered.
He's been very underwhelming. Is it overwhelming or underwhelming? The word I'm looking for.
Underwhelming. He's been very underwhelming this season.
Because last season he was good. The season before he was outstanding. Some of the goals he was scoring. This season he's just like his first touch is awful. His shooting is terrible. His set pieces are awful. He doesn't seem to want to run round as much. It's like he knows that he's not going to get offered a new contract, so he's just going through the emotions of staying. That's what it feels like.
That's really poor on Maguire's part there because it's like, you know, if he's been told he hasn't got a new contract, well then you're not doing yourself any.
Put it this way, Michael. Say you're 34 years old. How old Maguire is? You know for a fine fact, Sunderland's going to be the best team you're going to play for, and you basically know you're not going to get a contract. How would you feel?
Put it this way, McGeady's in the same situation. McGeady's not going to get...
But McGeady's a 10 times better player than Maguire.
No,
he's played at a higher level.
I doubt at McGeady's age now, he's going to get a much better level than where Sunderland are right now. And yet,
but I think he'll get a better team than Maguire will.
No,
McGeady
but I mean,
could go to MLS.
Is it better than us right now, Conrad? Do you think McGeady's going to go somewhere higher than where we are right now? I think
like Dino, he could go MLS and just
make a lot of money. Don't forget, McGeady's still a big name. Like he's got the experience of Champions League and all that. He's played in other countries.
My point is, Maguire should be played. Well, I don't know. It depends. If Sunderland have decided this early on, they're not going to offer him a new contract. Why did you re-sign him then? I don't get that. That to me, that doesn't make sense. But if you're not, if we haven't made a decision one way or another on Maguire's contract, then he needs to start playing like he wants another contract for that precise reason, because he's not going to get a better level than this.
I don't think we're offering him a contract. I don't think we're offering him a contract because he's aged for one, and he's not performing.
Don't forget, we got him as well in our first season in League One, where we probably we put bigger wages on people than is a normal League One average, regardless of the salary cap.
I'm talking about this season when we gave him a new 1-year contract. If age was such an issue, why did we give him a new contract this season?
Probably didn't because think we were going to play like this. Yeah, if we thought it's cheaper to keep him on than it is to buy someone better in that position. Because if you sign someone, you've got to sign someone on their wages and then pay a club potentially to have that player, or you just go this way around it on there. And like you say, I think it is. He's realised this is the end of it now, and maybe he knows under Johnson or even under Parkinson he wasn't going to get game time, and he might just be like, "Oh, I'm not bothered."
But even under Parkinson, why would he not get game time? No, he was getting loads of game time on the Parky last season.
And don't forget,
Attitude.
Chris Maguire is Jack Ross's signing.
Even then, he wasn't really that. He was bought for. Jack Ross was told about him and went, "Oh, we can get him. Do you want him?" And Jack Ross said, "Yeah, all right then." So it was a signing we made. Jack Ross approved it, of course, but it wasn't like Jack Ross went, "I need Chris Maguire." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, if if that was if that's the way that we thought about things, then it goes to show you how much promotion means to the board when they're thinking about money. And surely for a financial reason, you want to get the best players you can to go up because you get more money in the championship. I don't know. For me, there's just something that doesn't sit right.
Don't get me wrong. I would have offered, based on the end of last season, I would have offered Chris Maguire another 1 year deal. He was playing well.
Yeah, my way of thinking is that if Parkinson wasn't that struck with him, then surely for the wage Maguire was on, you could at least get someone out there who's free on just as decent a standard, arguably better.
Before that, the salary cap thing came in, people were touting out for do you know what I mean, for money. Look at Marcus Maddison. We could have got him, but I also think before the cap came in, he was probably going, well, I've got championship interest, and if you put a few more zeros on, I might come. And then obviously when the cap came in, we were like, well, we can't do it at all now. There's a little bit that I think a lot of players are saying to us, add another note on and I'll do it, or bump me up $2,000 and I'll do it.
By the way, it's just about to kick off.
Yeah, it's just kicked off on mine. One thing I'll say on that is that I think for me, like I said before, we had 2 months. Well, in terms of players before the cap, we had 2 months between knowing what our fate is in league position and when the cap came in. We had 2 months.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that the players and agents are going to play ball with us just because we were free to do whatever we wanted at that time.
We don't know someone went in for those players. If they could those players and were knocked back, fair enough. I can't criticise them. But to me, when we didn't hear anything about it, unless it's a very, 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 very well kept secret, by the way, someone's got a free kick. But if it was a very well kept secret, fair enough, then they've done really well to keep it secret. But to me, it doesn't feel like Sunderland were interested in going for these players, especially when there are players who are free agents that would probably make the team better. It seems like it's obvious to everyone except those at Sunderland, which really does my head.
Has Marcus Maddison done any good at Charlton, just out of interest?
No, I don't think he has. Okay. Well, apparently the other week he came on and Lee Boyer had some very scathing words about him because apparently he ducked out of a tackle or whatever it was. So I'm starting to reach the opinion now, Marcus Maddison, we probably have dodged a bullet. But I'm not even talking about
2-1 up.
Sorry?
Peterborough 2-1 up.
Oh, okay. Right, we get you ball into the box. It's headed out. Come on, someone attack it. Bizarre. If we can get an equalizer fairly early, I could see it. This is going to sound very bizarre. If we could get an equalizer fairly early, I could see us going on to win this game. But we're not going to have touches like that.
The chat basically doing a combination of wrestling or wrestlers' catchphrases on there. So we've got, if you smell what the Rock is cooking. I think it all stemmed from the Hulk Hogan brother. So if you're a fan of wrestling in the chat, give us a hell yeah. Why? I'm just going for Stone Cold. That's all I know.
Smell what the Rock is cooking, and his name is John Cena are the only two wrestling references I will actually get because I'm not a wrestling fan at all. So you still know more than me.
John Brunson says, "Come on, Sunderland." Jake Aviad, Andrew Robbins only joking.
Is that a wrestling reference? Is that a wrestling reference? Come on, Sunderland.
That's what Kane said when he used to chokeslam the Undertaker. He said, "Come on, Sunderland."
Can you do it on a cold wet Tuesday night in Sunderland? Well, Plymouth have got a free kick and someone's down. I think it's Winchester.
Looks
like Winchester.
We're getting a lot of hell yeahs in the chat, so we've got a good few wrestling fans in there tonight. Who else have we got? Oh, I haven't even turned the audio back on. I can't even see what Frankie and Danny are saying.
Probably watch the camera go back to their...
I reckon they'll probably give a yellow card based on the fact of what happened with Winchester's earlier on in the first half. But
by the way, can I just say something? Power's come out and he's got the captain's armband on.
Yeah, because when he is captain, he left Bailey Wright at it in the first half. But that makes sense to me because he is captain. You would take it back over, as vice captain as Bailey Wright is. You would give it back to the main captain.
Well, can you remember I think it was the first season where I think it was Honeyman went to give Catamore the captaincy and he went no and give it to somebody else.
Isn't it because Catamore wasn't within that because he wasn't captain at all? He never really wanted to be captain, Catamore, I don't think. No,
I think it was the stick he got in the championship season. Everyone was saying we need to get rid of him and all that stuff. And then obviously he didn't get his move. And
make a decision.
The lad went to give him the captaincy.
Lee Johnson's going spare at the referee based on that tackle. The referee hasn't made up his mind yet.
Well, he's taking a long time to sort out whatever he's deciding. He's taking an awful long time to do it.
Winchester's raging.
So he hasn't booked anyone, and he's given Plymouth a free kick.
To be fair, I don't get what were we so raging about there?
I think he stamped on his foot, but like that's not a red card. But I don't get why they were kicking off so much, really.
That's what I mean. We're just frustrated. We're easily frustrated. Well, seems it anyway. If they had a genuine reason to be, then fair enough. But well, I guess what time will tell. Right, come on, Burgess got it.
Plymouth just hoofed that free kick straight out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
You can hear Lee Johnson proper shouting. You can hear him over Frankie and Danny Collins. Someone shouting.
I've got it on mute at the moment. Tell you what, I might try and see if I can. There we go.
Can't have it too loud in case we get...
I got my Winchester's got it back. Come on, lads.
Michael, we can't have it on too loud on yours because it's playing their audio. Just saying.
Hang on. Okay, can you hear it there?
Well, I can hear him anyway. So it's more Dino you want to ask.
Fine, Dino, can you hear anything on my end apart from me talking?
Nah, not at the minute. I can't.
Andrew Robbins asks, who's winning the Royal Rumble? It will be the modern-day Maharaja. Jinder Mahal will be winning the Royal Rumble.
Never heard of him.
Former WWE champion.
Okay, I got one then. Who would win in one of those things? Joey Barton or Lee Cattermole? Ball in.
Joey Barton would lose his head and Cattermole would play him a bit more.
That was well played by Diamond.
Ball the box and it's headed out again. Come on. McGeady's on the edge of the box. He's going to go for it here, I think. No, he's not. Tell you what, Plymouth are defending for their lives here. Fighting like beavers, as Jeff would say.
I think we've scored.
It's Cammy.
We've scored. I think. Based on the chat. They might be taking the mick, but there's about 7 of them. 8 of them.
We have 1-1. O'Brien's just scored.
Get in.
Man.
Right, come on.
McFadden ball in, O'Brien, get in.
Okay, I mean, I'm glad we scored, but all of you, could you wait for us to see it before you start doing this on the chat?
Yeah, I know it.
Jeez. Joanne and Clayton are on it. It's just message me, remove. You missed it. I know they've scored now. You don't have to delete him anymore.
Good header from O'Brien, that, to be fair.
Yeah, great. Is that 2 in 3 for O'Brien?
Yes. Yeah,
in all competitions, yeah.
He scored, and he got an assist at the weekend. Right.
No.
Right. Now, very eager, lads. Okay. Come on, then. We need to turn it round and get a win.
Edward Adams says we're going to win the league.
Do you mean win the league as in like we did when we got relegated in the Premier Championship? Just flip the league upside down?
Yep.
We'll win it that way. See, there you go. We have won the league twice. It's just the relegation league.
Thank you, Joanne and Clayton. We try not to sort of give away the score before we know on here. But yes, boys, 1-1. Boys and girls, I should say.
Well,
now, let's go and smash them.
Dino,
have you changed your name, Conrad, yes?
Oh, all right, yeah. Thank you, Dino.
I haven't changed the score. Just waiting for it. Dino, can you see the live chat then, by the way?
No, I don't have it on.
Sorry, go on.
I'm watching the match on my phone, and obviously I'm on the laptop talking to you, so I don't have.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then.
Rob Wigley, before in the chat, he put Green Army, and then he actually said, we, as in Plymouth, are very much a first half team. You'll win in the second half. And then he's literally just put, told you we are shit in the second half. As soon as it started.
Put it this, mate, hopefully you are here. Obviously, he knows it's just for a team there. No, I was going to say, because technically, Dino, we didn't know until Conrad told us. So technically, we could say it's his fault.
Yeah. It's my fault it's 1-1.
Good point.
Can it be my fault it's 2-1?
Yeah, hopefully. As long as we get the winner.
Andrew Addy, oh no, I've just come back and I'm the jinx now, Conrad. Yes, you are.
No, I was going to say, O'Brien, that's miles offside.
Devon, get the tables. Yes, let's put Plymouth through the table.
Way offside.
God, there was 2 of them way offside.
I still.
O'Brien must have really protested the referee.
No, it's because he hoofed the ball away even though he was offside.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that is a yellow card offence, isn't it? Fair enough.
Oh, he didn't just get a yellow card for that, did he?
Yep. He very much did.
Pointless yellow card to receive.
Do you know what the most point? I'll tell you what, I got Plymouth down the left-hand side here. putting the ball in the box, win the header. Sanderson's won the header. Come on, keep hold of it. Oh, PS4 keeps saying we'll restart in a few minutes, blah, blah, blah. Let's go on, come on, clear.
Michael, when the ball next goes out of play, Joseph Inskip has asked, can you describe our goal?
Ball into the ball from the left-hand side into the box, and it was actually it's on now. I'll describe it. McFadden got the ball into the box, and O'Brien just basically placed it into the far right of the goal.
Yeah,
far placement. Pretty good. Like I said, it was pretty good.
Can I just say, Carl Winchester had the ball and passed it to McFadden, what ended up getting the ball whipped in. So
he got the assist.
Yeah,
the pre-assist.
He assisted the assist. In other words,
referee, man, stop! You're giving everything.
And again, another free kick given away. But obviously, I was looking at the screen there, so I don't know what's it given for. Is it seriously? Just both players went for the ball. Oh dear.
Why does the referee see what the referee done there? He looked that way all the Plymouth players was and then blew the whistle.
I think, do you reckon he's looking for like advantage or who's getting the ball?
Maybe. I just think referees are so biased against us for some reason.
Oh, okay, so that's out. That's fine. It's going to be a throw to Plymouth, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, to be honest, well, it sometimes feels that way, but it's just the referees in this league are just awful. In fact,
you know what it is, Michael? Referees, like people need to the referees need to realize it's a physical game. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it feels like you can't make any contact anymore, can you?
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't even go shoulder to shoulder.
Look at what the game would have been like. Like, what was it, 20 years ago? Even a bit longer before that. Bet you better. Oh, hang on a minute. I was here. Plymouth, no, 2-1 Plymouth. Oh, for God's sake. What was the point in getting level if you're just going to do that?
Oh, come on.
That's awful defending.
Should Lee Birds be saving that, maybe?
I don't know, from that angle, it's sort of
First
like...
of all, McFadden got way out. We're actually not going to blame McFadden there. He allowed the run to go into the box too easily. Burge didn't cover himself in glory there, mind.
I saw it before it went in, by the way, because the chat again just...
Right, in which case, Conrad, you just please tell us then, because you didn't say it then. Well, you said responsible for one. It's typical Sunderland, this. Well, I don't want to put the run together then. Fair enough.
Right, I think Lee Johnson might have to make a few changes here.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to.
That was very... I think
commentary going, lads.
I think McGeady gave the ball away. McFadden didn't track his run.
Go on, Brian, keep it in. Okay, actually did pretty well even just to get to that. Throw into Sunderland, left-hand side. I'm fuming at that second goal. Absolutely fuming. Well, whoever it was that said they're a first half team, well, we've just proved that theory wrong. Based off the fact they've just retook the lead. Decent ball. Come on. Nah, it's cleared again.
God, I must be so far behind. I am.
Well, what are you on?
57-10.
You're only about 3 or 4 seconds still.
Yeah, I think Dio's about 6 to 7 seconds behind me. So I'm on 57, 24, 25, 26.
You could always try reloading your stream, but
to be fair, Sean tried that at the weekend and it worked, and he ended up being ahead of me. So
I might do that now.
Oh, hang on. Diamond's on the right hand side, but there's nobody there with him. Hang on, there's men in the box. He's going to dink a ball at the box. Dink a ball in. Unlucky. Oh, Scotland, that's awful. Oh, man, it's way over.
Slicing his way through it instead. Like at that point, put your foot through it. Don't try and be clever with it.
Well, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, William Tucker. I haven't changed my name.
Oh, God.
God, Conrad. Not on form tonight, like.
Neither are Sunderland.
No, he just did that. That's it. Just impressed.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't realise I didn't delete all of it, so it was going to say Plymouth 12.
Yeah. Go on, let's go and get to it, right. Come on, you've got to that.
Cheers, William Tucker. Thank you.
Yeah. Come on.
Bit late, Clayton.
So I mean, like, what? Go on, Scowen. He's running forward. Sleep again. Happy to see it's going. Go on, Scowen. Go on. Oh, he's just trying to be too.
Where's he going?
Didn't even pass it.
It was a good run, but But where was he going?
I know, it's just nowhere. Just dribbling for the sake of dribbling by the looks of it.
Can we try and get some commentary going as well?
All right, then. Rubbish. Sorted. That's the,
there you go. No, you don't have to ask for any more commentary. No.
Yeah, basically. God, Scowen's right. Scowen's going to take this. Let's see if he can whip a decent set piece in.
Scowen's normally terrible as well.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Yeah, that was
Plymouth. So I mean, again, they've given something. Plymouth.
They don't even have a player up front. They're already defending. They literally just hoofed it right for our keeper. They're not even being asked about sort of chasing this, are they? They're just like, we'll stay here.
That's what. Again, I know I said it before, but this is exactly why I'm all about not conceding goals, because if you give someone something to hang on to, it becomes a lot harder. It gives them they've got extra concentration to protect a lead. So, and really, the equalizer should have been the catalyst for us to try and go and win the game, but it hasn't looked it. The last thing you should be doing when you've equalised is get it, because it makes it, the equalizer feels pointless now.
I feel like there's been a change because McGeady doesn't seem to be on the wing anymore.
Yeah, like O'Brien's out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like
maybe it's a
McGeady
formation change then.
I reckon Embleton for McGeady, maybe.
Possibly. Maybe Embleton for Winchester, probably just because Winchester's on a yellow card.
Ryan Sweeney's asked, would you rather be in League One with good owners and ambition, or be like Newcastle, stuck with Cashley and Bruce Ball?
Well, the difference is Stuart Donald hasn't been a good owner, so
yeah,
we'd rather be in the Premier League then, if that's the case.
I'd rather be in the Premier League.
Right, changes are being made. Oh no, sorry, Plymouth players down.
I think Maguire's coming on apparently.
Dino's size just summed it up, this game.
This is, I mean, we're playing well. Like, in your opinion, are we playing well? Yeah.
We played better when we got back into it, and then we sort of seemed to slack back off again. Second half, I thought, was our best little bit of play. We hemmed them in for our goal. It wasn't like it was our first cross into the box there. We'd had quite a few sort of things to go back at them, but it just felt like then we just gave it away again. Little side note, it came from McFadzean's side again for the goal. I don't know if he was involved in the second goal, but both times
I'm really sorry to say, but I'm starting to not think McFadzean's up to the task.
Yeah.
Like, people give Denver Hume people give Denver Hume a hard time.
I like Hume,
but people go on about his crossing and stuff like that. I'm sure at one stage Denver Hume was our most attacking threat, but people still moaned about it.
Pretty much is. When especially in the Parkinson, all our attacking threats came from Denver Hume.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. I must admit, I've not been particularly. What's the one look? I've not been over impressed with McFadzean recently.
Don't get us wrong. He assisted the goal today. It was a nice cross.
Good cross.
Yeah,
defensively very suspect.
You can tell Denver Hume's a cut above him though.
Just defensively very suspect.
I know, which is like, for me as a full-back, there's no excuse to be defensively suspect because you're part of a back four, even though your emphasis is going forward.
Is Flanagan injured?
Must be. He has to be.
I'm not sure.
But speaking of McFadzean, and he's just giving the ball away.
Oh, jeez.
Don't know what he's attempting there, mind.
Yeah, neither do I, to be fair. He could have just went back out to McGeady.
I was just trying to think of when we were speaking earlier on about, you get Power at right back and then you put Sanderson at left back if Hume's not going to be around for a while, because McFadzean, yes, he made the goal, but I think both times, I don't know if he's directly at fault, but both their goals have come right down the left-hand side.
I have to be fair, yeah. Maybe Plymouth just know his weaknesses then.
Yeah.
While the ball's out of play, does anyone know what the Southampton-Shrewsbury score is? Because that determines whether we have a game at the weekend or not.
So what competition's that in?
FA Cup. They were meant to play 9th of January, but I think Shrewsbury got COVID.
1-0 to Southampton.
Okay, so at the minute we're playing Shrewsbury. Yeah, to be honest, I'd rather that. We can't really miss many more games. Well, we can miss this one. Let's pull this off.
But when did they kick off? They only kicked off at 8, so...
Oh, okay, right. So, yeah, they've only been playing, 20 minutes? 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, William Tucker's just put 1-0, so is Rui Dennis.
One ball forward, come on. Come on, Mike, get it in, keep it in. Nagidi's got
Just
it.
saying, when Charlie Wyke isn't involved in a game,
Ball in
he's
the box.
really not involved, is he?
Sorry, say that again?
When Charlie Wyke isn't involved in a game, it's almost like you've just got a gap up front, really, haven't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't like that pass back
Yeah,
there, mind.
I didn't like it either.
I thought it was going to get stuck in the mud.
Can the rain just hoy down like ridiculously, and then to the point where we can get the game called off?
Yeah, if you notice, the weather when Plymouth are in the lead, the weather dries up, and yet when we start to get back into it, the heavens open.
Yeah, funny that. Another long ball forward. Please don't tell me that's a free kick. No, it's not. Oh, good God.
Andrew Robbins, that would be awesome.
What, getting the game called off? Oh, is this another?
It's
okay. I just clicked on.
Yeah, Clayton Edwards, exactly, Conrad, about Wyke. Either he is completely or he isn't there at all.
Which is just giving away a free kick. So, again, pretty needless one.
Knightsy, I'm sick of us fans suffering all the time. I know, mate. I just want one day where, well, not a day. I just want a couple of weeks where we're a good team and we win a good few games in a row.
Conrad, to be fair,
and that's
for a season or two of that, like.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how bad it's come that I'm actually just wanting 3 or 4 games in a row where we win just to feel like, we're doing well here. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how drilled down we've been that I just want a couple of wins instead of like something else. Edward Adams, how long ago, guys? We're in the 65th minute on our streams on here.
So you're talking just under half an hour if you include stoppage time. Unless, obviously, like a break in play, like injury or something happened.
Oh, he's just ripped McGeady there, like.
Yeah. Clayton, I love it.
It's been awful. So, come on,
Daytona Fire. Daytona Fire, my message, you're consistently the worst team in our history.
I mean, Plymouth are passing the ball around like with confidence and with a bit of a purpose. We don't.
Apart from them, they got it on a corner and they're just hoofing it up front, but they're hoofing up front to get back in shape. Do you know what I mean? And get set for what happens next. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like everything is just bumbling around for us, really, and we're not linking up that well.
I mean, Plymouth are. What?
Watch.
Just watch.
You'll see it.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, there
we
you
just
go.
passed it out of play for a throw-in when we were right next to each other.
See, in Plymouth's mind, then probably thinking we give the ball back to them, we get back in our shape. Them have got to break us down, and they're not very good at doing it. Because we're not a very good team at breaking teams down. So Plymouth are probably thinking we can give Sunderland the ball because they're not going to do much with it.
Which is exactly why you don't concede and give them something to hang on to.
Just before this descends into, my God, Sunderland are terrible, everyone in the live chat, if you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't, it would be very much appreciated. We've got quite a number in the chat at the moment. Let's have a look. How many of you are there? We've got 214 of you in the chat at the moment, so thank you all for tuning in there.
And if you like and subscribe, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny.
Yeah. Edward Adams.
Middleton just not as well as Sean.
I was going to read his comment, but it's gone off my screen. Edward Adams, goal in the next 10 minutes. Have we any signs of making any subs, guys?
I was going to say that. Like, I feel like we need to change something. We really do.
Good thing the referees pulled that back because, oh my God, that was a terrible quick free kick.
Oh my God.
Thank God the referee pulled it back.
Technically, that should be a yellow card to them because he's standing in the way of the ball.
Winchester
ticket against him. Knightsy said something, but I can't even remember what I said to bring on that comment. Can you remind me, please, mate? I have no idea what I forget what I say about as soon as I've said it.
Just go back, rewind the live chat by about 30 seconds, and then come back up to speed and then say it.
Aye.
That works. Come on, Power's on the ball. We're going to see.
Cheers, Ryan Sweeney. Thank you for the like there.
Thanks very much, man. Barely right.
Barely right.
There's McFadden. Come on, Wyke. You got to use your physicality a bit better there for me.
Got 104 likes so far. That's lovely. Thank you all so much for that.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Hopefully doing Sean proud. Thumbs up.
Sean's going to have to put in like copyright on everyone using his catchphrases here. You're going to have
I
to
know,
come up with your own stuff.
We'll do money. Demand. I demand a quid every time someone uses.
I like calling Dean the Doominator though. I think that's a cool one.
Yeah,
Look at him.
what it is, isn't it?
Based on this result, it's well justified.
Oh, yeah, Michael, you haven't said now for about 5 minutes on the gameplay.
Because now it's happened. Absolutely. All right then, let's try it. Winchester's on the ball. We're into once again into Plymouth half. It depends if we're going to do anything with it. Powers out wide, having just received the ball from McGeady. Now the problem is no one's taking responsibility here. Who's showing for the ball? Who wants it? Same thing I'm seeing almost every week by the sound of it. White has come back out. Powers got it. Still nobody receiving it though. Oh wait, who wants it? Sanderson's got bit of a funny first touch there. Sanderson's got it. Back down the left-hand side of McFadzean. He's trying to drill forward with it, but again, who's showing for it? Yeah, this is the problem. Again, I know I've said it like 3 or 4 times, right? But this is exactly why you don't concede goals and give teams something to hang on to, because this can happen. Surprised Johnson hasn't made many changes. Hang on, we might be making the change now. Scope. Yep, Embleton and Maguire are coming on. McFadzean's coming off.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
McFadzean's off. Embleton uppers. Yeah, Embleton's come off for McFadzean.
John Swinney watching from New Zealand. I'm going to have to stick my head in one of the beehives. It's a lot more interesting.
And Aidan McGeady's off. Aidan McGeady's coming off Chris Maguire. So
Maguire and Embleton.
What do you think of that? What do you think of the 2 changes?
It's probably the best 2 that it was going to be on there. Like McGeady didn't look happy walking past Lee Johnson, but maybe now he's going to be dropped for an entire year.
That's the attitude you probably want him to have, don't it? Isn't it?
Let's be fair. McGeady hasn't really done much.
No, he's had the best chance though. Out of apart from the goal, he's had the best chance.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Is it me or you? My stream's jumping all over the place.
Mine's okay for the moment. Mine's all right for the moment, but knowing the streams that the EFL provide, it wouldn't surprise us. Embleton's got the ball forward. Who's got it here? Charlie White.
Dino, I'm gonna when the ball goes out of play, Dino, I've got it right now. Dean Wood, you've got decent talent but very poor mentality. Why do we have a poor mentality there?
Players, I mean, you kind of give a player mentality. You've got to have it in yourself. You either got a positive mentality or a negative mentality, and most of the players just look happy to sit at Sunderland playing in League One. It's like they don't want to go up. That's what it looks like. They don't play as a unit. They play as individuals.
Definitely. Lauren Kenny asks, "Where's stuff?"
Going forward. Go on, got it back. Sorry, go on, Conrad. Actually,
no, sorry.
I was putting the cross into the box and it's drill wide, nothing.
No one's there.
Pretty much.
Charlton got beat 2-1 by Peterborough, says Kyle. Lauren asked, "Where's Storm?" I wasn't going to say this, but literally, as soon as it was 1-1, Storm came in. He was sat right down here, and now they're winning 2-1, and then he left. So Storm's probably not allowed back in. Yeah.
You know what I don't like about goal kicks? The ball goes out on one side and the keeper's allowed to run to the other side of the box to waste time to go on the other side for a goal kick.
Do you know what I don't like? How there's a rule that the goalkeepers are only allowed to hold onto the ball for 6 seconds. I know it's not a goal kick, and no one ever does. No one ever polices that rule.
Oh, that was nice by Diamond. Cut in
well
then.
Done, son. Well done, son.
Can I just point out as well, actually, do you guess how many home games we've won this season?
4.
In the league, I mean.
4.
3.
Oh, I was close.
3.
Peterborough, Ipswich, and...
Who have you said?
Peterborough and Ipswich.
Crew.
Oh, God, yeah. But that game was dreadful.
So our last home win was
November 3rd.
Ago.
November 3rd.
Can you remember the argument we made? Oh, the players should be able to perform now because they don't have the pressure of the fans on the back. I think that's just a PR lie, and it's the players just can't perform. It's as simple as that.
Seems
they need to look at, in which case, they need to look at why they can't perform and what they're going to do to fix it. Because, like I said, to be fair, I know obviously there's been some noises about Sunderland fans are toxic. Sunderland fans aren't. Well, to me, I think this has proven that that's wrong. And to be fair, like I said, given what we've had to put up with over the last so many years, we've been some of the most patient fans in the world, I think.
Maybe patient and I suppose dedicated as well. Like,
Diamond's
won a corner.
Oh wow, you're ahead of me now, Dino. I didn't realise that.
I must have zoomed ahead. Eventually.
No. Dino's just desperate to get this game over with that he's zoomed ahead of us.
No, he's just jumping right ahead, isn't he? Well, Dino, whereabouts are you? I'm on 74, 3 seconds.
I'm ahead. I'm on 74.7 now.
A couple of seconds ahead.
Embleton's just about to take the corner.
Yeah, he's put his hand up and he whips it in.
Come on.
Keep our tips.
He's got it.
And it's out for a throw in. Do you want me to commentate from here, Michael?
You might as well. Yeah. I'm not having any joy.
Well, it's a throw in to Sunderland on the left-hand side. I think it's a throw in anyway. Or is it a free kick now?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's a free kick. He's given a free kick to Plymouth.
Oh.
And there's a substitution for Plymouth. Number 31's going off for number 21. I can't see his name. Look, Jeff Cott is coming off for Niall Ennis. They've just took off the top goal scorer. They've just took off the top goal scorer.
Yeah, coming off Jeff Cott, he's their top goal scorer. 13.
I just want to say though, Niall Ennis, I bought him on Football Manager for Sunderland, and I'm now in the Premier League with him. So if Football Manager's real, we're going to get battered.
If Football Manager's real,
yeah.
If Football Manager's got
what a game! What a game!
Okay.
Right, well, it's just been hoofed into our half. Plymouth have it in the middle. Dispossessed
Diamond's done well there.
Diamond's on the run. Diamond's running at the heart. He's keep running. He's went past one. He's been tackled. Plymouth get it up. Oops, in the air. It's in the edge of the box. Diamond's won it. Out to right to, I don't know who that is. I think that's Winchester. Power whips it in. Back post to Maguire, who whips it back in. And it's clear by Plymouth. Plymouth have the ball. They've went down the left-hand side. And it's a good tackle there by Sanderson.
Good
to throw into Plymouth on the halfway line.
Lauren Kenny, CONRAD, do you only have one cat? No, I have two, except the other one kind of hates me.
Yeah, I could tell by that because it's never in the room here.
Yeah, she's all right. The other one, she very much prefers the wife over me, I think is the easiest way of saying that. I bet Sean's going mental. Well, if you all stay very, very quiet, in the background you'll be able to hear Jesus across the wind. Yeah. Right,
Sunderland have the ball with Sanderson. He's blocked, being dispossessed. Their player and Burge are run for it. Burge has let it go out for a goal kick.
Yes, Burge. Love that dummy in it. People are saying I need the cat. I said they went 2-1 up when he came in. So do you really want to risk 3-1?
At this point, you've got nothing to lose.
Right, yeah. So Bailey Wright has the ball. He's looking for a pass. He's still got the ball, looking for a pass. He's still looking for a pass, and he plays it back to Sanderson. So Sanderson
I just loved all of that. Right, he's looking for a pass, still looking, and he's gone backwards.
Anyone going to make themselves available, lads? No, you're just going to
now out to the left to McFadzean, who turns. Their player closes him down. He goes long. Looking for Charlie White, doesn't find it. Plymouth had the ball, and then we head it back. It falls to Charlie White, who has it on the halfway line, who plays it out to the right to Power. Power looks up, plays it forward to Diamond. Diamond's run with the ball. He has a shot in straight at the keeper, but the keeper spills it, but he collects it. Also.
Good effort from distance, that.
I think that's one thing we do not do enough of, shoot outside the box, but I think that's a bit too far to have a shot.
Not bad. Kyle Skelton asks, have we ever had a win at home under Lee Johnson? Not in the league yet. We beat Port Vale the other night in the cup at home. Clayton Edwards, he'll be either shouting Jesus or apologising for swearing and then proceeding to swear more. That's
actually
Sean, I think he's
that much. Have we sworn tonight?
Not really.
I think I've said shit a few times.
Throw into Sunderland on the left side. Oh, what's happened? Substitutions. Who's coming on? Grant Ledbetter for Winchester.
Oh, he's sealing up this 2-1 defeat here.
I know.
I'm joking.
Well done.
It's like for like, isn't it? It's like for like. Winchester's on a yellow, so.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't made earlier, actually.
78 minutes gone. Would you not say that's a bit of a negative substitution? Because Ledbetter isn't exactly the one for going forward.
I mean, who else was on the... You've got O'Nien, but he's not really fit, is he? And I don't think they want to open up the midfield, so it makes sense. But I know what you mean. It's not exactly like a forward-thinking sort.
I could maybe understand that if we were drawing the game. But I think because you lose... Well, actually, then again, Johnson doesn't like to... he claims he doesn't like drawing games. So there you go. He's got his wish here.
In fairness, we've made 4 subs anyway, so the only other people you had on the bench was Younger, Remy Matthews, or 09.
Well, we can't make any more subs anyway because we've had 3.
Make one more.
We've had 3.
That doesn't matter. Apparently, you can do as many as you like. Yeah, you can do 5, but no more than 5.
It's a bit head tennis here.
It's been like that all game.
Oh, we've got the ball now. O'Brien out to the left. Maguire has the ball now. He looks up. He's run towards the box. He was going to have a shot. He doesn't. Plays out to Power. Plays it forward there to Diamond. Diamond has the ball. Back to Maguire.
Lovely ball.
Switches out to the left. It's Embleton. You run that there, player. He goes down the left. He's going to go down the left. He whips it in. Whips it forward, and it's cleared.
Just saying, Power's touch to Diamond there was lovely. Outside of the foot, just a little pass to him, yeah.
And then Embleton takes it out for a throw.
Oh, Embleton, man. Touch of shoulder Amiobi, that.
Now there's 2 subs for Plymouth. Number 18's coming off. Number 5's coming on. So that looks like a defender, doesn't it?
That's a defender. And like
Tyrese Forner's coming off for Scott Wooten.
Yeah,
Scott
I like
Wooten.
that. Scott Wooten is coming on. Well, you know what Plymouth are going to be doing? Number 9's coming on.
Do you know, Kyle Skelton asked, would you say Remy Matthews is better than Lee Burge?
No, 100% not.
Mm-hmm.
I would even say Remy Matthews is even better than Anthony Patterson.
Yeah,
do you just say Remy Matthews is better than Anthony Patterson?
No, I'm saying I wouldn't even say Remy Matthews is better than Anthony Patterson.
No, I wouldn't. I just misheard you. No, I wouldn't say that.
I think Remy Matthews is a very mistake-prone goalkeeper, as we've seen.
Jovo, I think it's Jovo Murray. You can't make a silk purse out of a pig's ear, and then players are defo a pig's ear.
Right, so now it's the ball's just in the air. It's still in the air.
That's literally been this game summed up.
Plays the ball forward to nobody.
Yeah, it's going to slap that.
Scowen chased it, but he was never going to get there.
Come on, ref. Something about the time wasting.
So, Michael, when it comes to the results, say we do get beat, we don't get a goal, say that. Are we going to say we played badly and the result was poor? Because to me, this performance is exactly the same as the Wimbledon one, but the Wimbledon one were actually put the chances away what we had.
However we played, do you think we deserve to be getting beat? And by the way, I'm not saying
I would. Well,
because Plymouth have took their chances.
It's been like 2 chances each, really, isn't it, so far?
Yeah, true.
That I can really think of. It's been pretty even on chances. We've had 5 on target. They've had 3. Possession is 60-40 in our favour, which is surprising considering they passed it around their defence for the entire first half.
Just out of interest, when the ball's in the air, if we've kicked it last to go into the air, does that count as our possession?
I don't know.
Don't know, mate.
I always wonder. It must do because it doesn't feel well. We've had.
I don't think it counts long enough, like in the air, does it? I think it's just when your team is in control of the ball. I guess there.
Right at the minute, Scowen has just played at the right-hand side towards Power. Power drifts inside.
Come on, lads! 82 minutes
gives it a little bit back to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright looks forward, plays it to McFadzean. No, it's not. It's Embleton. Chips it forward towards O'Brien, and O'Brien's not going to get it. It goes out for a goal kick. We're rushing things now, aren't we? We're rushing it. We're just trying to get the ball forward as quick as we can. It's just not working.
We're getting a bit
desperate.
Desperate, and it's causing more mistakes.
Don't give them.
O'Brien shouting at somebody. Look at him. He's absolutely screaming at somebody.
No, go on, O'Brien. Go on.
Well, he's probably saying, look, they're time wasting. I mean, they're still doing it now. He hasn't even put the ball down.
Hey, keeper has been yellow carded. Goalkeeper has been yellow carded for time.
Has a goalkeeper ever actually been sent off? They always get the initial yellow, but I've never seen.
Yeah, once in the German league, he done it. He was wasting time. He actually got sent off for it.
Good.
I wish the German league.
They never get a second yellow for it.
I wish referees would do that more though, because it discourages it.
Plymouth has got the ball in our half now, coming down their right-hand side, or left. He's got in the corner. He's actually took in the corner, and it's a goal kick.
Yeah.
Goal kick.
Thank God. Come on, intensity, drive.
Daniel James, Shrewsbury are losing at Southampton, so it looks like we have another Saturday ruined.
The other funny thing is, a lot of people, obviously, I've seen a few people say, that when we obviously win a game, they want the next one to come around quickly. Funnily enough, I'm the opposite. Whenever we don't win a game, I want the games to come around quickly to have a chance to put it right. So it just means I keep wanting games to come quickly because we never seem to be wanting to put it right.
You want a game a day?
Well, no, I didn't. Well, now I don't. If the game could get called off, that would be great.
Right, Leopard has the ball. He puts it out towards Bailey Wright, who just passes the halfway line, who gives it to Embleton. Is Embleton playing right back or something? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's playing like left back, isn't he?
Left back, sorry, not right back. Left back,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
Where's did McFadden go off?
side. O'Brien cuts inside, plays a 1-2 with Embleton. O'Brien across the goal and
Oh, now me stream's
out
going
for
a bit.
throw in.
Yeah, my stream started blinking there.
Yeah, mine did.
Yeah, mine's going a bit.
Now it's went black.
Oh, no, it's back on again. No, it's
It
gone.
was a lovely link up that 1-2 goes down the side and it's went black again. I can't doing my head in.
I don't understand what's happening. It's like someone just putting their hand in front of the lens.
Sorry.
Right, so Plymouth have a throw in. We've got the ball back. Ledbetter back to Bailey Wright, yep, who looks like he's going to go back to Burge. No, he doesn't actually.
No, he's not.
Goes to the right of Sanderson. Sanderson plays it. No, he's still got the ball to Bailey Wright. Now Bailey Wright down to Embleton. Because Embleton's playing left back. Who plays it to Dion Sanderson. Still in our half, we're not doing anything. Right back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter plays the ball forward. Plymouth knock it out for a throw in. Now Power plays the ball forward down to Charlie Wyke, who plays it to Scowen, who plays it to Maguire, who has a shot deflected. Maguire has the ball again out to the right hand side. Diamond whips the ball in. Back post. O'Brien controls it. He's still got it. We're on the left hand side now with O'Brien. Who don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. It looked like he tried to do a back heel and just like totally overhit it. So now it's a throw in on the right hand side to Plymouth. And there's 86 minutes is going to go in 10 seconds.
Joanne Puncheon, I've spoken to Sean. He's absolutely raging. I'm not surprised.
Don't play. Awful
Jesus!
Yeah, Jesus. The Nissan building will be shaking.
Yeah.
Right, we have the ball out with Diamond. Diamond turns on the ball. Diamond's looking for a pass, goes backwards to Ledbetter, who plays the ball forward. Oh, it's a lovely ball. O'Brien! He's hit the ball!
He's hit the
But he's
ball.
offside.
Oh.
He's offside. He's offside.
Anyway. Okay.
That was actually lovely pass by Ledbetter.
Yeah,
But
great ball,
unfortunately, O'Brien mistimed his run and he hit the ball anyway, so he wouldn't have scored.
Thing is, you never actually get the proper replay. They just show you the exact same angle again, but slower. And you're just a bit like, well I'm never going to know if he was offside or not. I just have to trust
remember, next Tuesday there will be, because Ipswich away is on Sky. So
Oh, yes. So I can be 30 seconds behind the game and watch what's happening.
Yeah, basically.
Right, Embleton forward to Ledbetter, who plays it out wide to Sanderson. Sanderson moving with the ball forward. Plays the ball forward on the floor to Scowen. Scowen plays it to the left-hand side. Nova hits it, for God's sake.
Deary me, man. That's
It's not like he can get to that. Not enough anyway.
There's 3 minutes to go, including injury time, and Sunderland's getting beat 2-1 off Plymouth. 15th place Plymouth, by the way.
Well, they're not now. They're 2 places behind us.
And I might as well point out, just to make this even worse, this will be their first away win of the season if they get it.
Yeah, typical Sunderland.
At the minute, Sunderland are 9th on 33 points. Accrington are also 10th on 33 points. 2 games in hand on us. Plymouth are 3 points behind us, but they have played 2 games more.
Well done, Sunderland.
We are 3 points off the playoffs with 2 games in hand over Charlton in the playoffs, but doesn't matter about games in hand if you don't win your normal one.
At the minute in the game, nothing's happening. We're just basically going from centre midfield to centre backs. But now Ledbetter plays the ball forward. Power has it now. He's in the centre of the park. Plays it to Maguire. Maguire looks up, plays it out to the right. And Ledbetter has the ball now. Looks up, tries to switch it, gets deflected. And Plymouth have cleared. Well, it hasn't cleared it. He's hit the ball in the air. Sunderland have it now on the right side with Power. Power whips it in. Oh, the player, it took a deflection off their player, but the keeper just catches it like a normal catch, to be fair. If that was Remy Matthews, it was probably a goal.
Someone's asked, what's the minutes? So we're on 88.5 on my screen.
Yeah, same, exactly the same. Now their keeper's bouncing the ball, probably wasting more time. He should get away yellow, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, right then, send him off.
That 6-second rule's gone out the window.
Right, now we have it with Lee Burge. So Billy Wright plays it out to the left to Embleton, who hoofs the ball forward where their defender gets it, and Charlie White gives away another free kick for no reason.
That's what I mean.
Just let him kick the ball, you know what I mean? Why give away a free kick? Because now, look, wasting time. I mean, Charlie White, I know he's having a good season, but he doesn't think, does he? 89,
yeah, that's just a pointless one, that one there. That's just needless sort of giving away possession or giving away... Because who says we don't win the ball back straight away? And
because they're going to hoof it. They're going to hoof it. We'll get the ball, and then we'll come. But now Charlie White's fouled him. It gives them time to time waste. Gives them time to get players forward and get in shape.
Exactly. So I mean that, like I kept saying over and over again.
Oh my God, who was that? Diamond just missed control of the ball and give the ball away. Now they're down the left-hand side. He's on the edge of the box, looking to take on Sanderson, which he does. He goes down to the byline, whips the ball in, and it's caught. It's caught by Burge, but it's a corner. Referee's given a corner.
And here they go. They're going to take 20 seconds to walk over.
We've hit the 90-minute mark. We've hit the 90-minute mark. How much stoppage is going to be given?
About
they didn't put it on in the last time. I'll see what they say.
6 minutes.
6 minutes, yeah.
6 minutes of injury time.
All right, ref, you book the goalkeeper. Do the same here, please.
They're enjoying playing in the puddle in that corner.
Yeah. They're going in the corner. Don't foul them. Do not foul them.
Of course they're going in the corner. That's exactly what we would do if we were winning against the bigger side.
Oh my God, they've even want to throw in.
Doesn't make it less frustrating. But...
Come on.
If we were in that shoe and we were in their shoes, we'd do the same thing. I'm just annoyed doing enough about it.
Conrad, are we doing a match review after this as well? Or?
Yeah, me, you and Philly.
Me, you and Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, Philly's doing one.
I think Philly thought you're on, so he needs to be the positive outcome.
So is Dino the Dominator? Philly's the positive mindset and Conrad's the man in between?
Yeah. Conrad's just disappointed as always.
Charlie White has the ball, well played, gives it out to Diamond, who plays it back.
There's a lot of Charlie
forward. Right, we're coming down. Oops, Scowen nearly got it. We're coming down the right-hand side. Good header. Now it's O'Brien with his first touch.
Well
he
done.
Pulls it back. Now Scowen has a shot over the bar.
Please
of course.
Scowen
He's dreadful at shooting.
Shouldn't shoot.
He's dreadful. Just anything, just never shoot.
Scowen should not shoot.
I'll correct myself, native Englishman. I don't mean bigger side. I mean like higher up the league. I should have said that is me.
The ball goes forward by their keeper. Embleton down the right. Is he going to win the tackle? He knocks it out for a goal kick, for a throw in to Plymouth.
On the tackle, it just cost a throw in.
Their manager just hoofed the ball away.
Now it's just time wasting. Just they went the 92nd minute. We've got 4 minutes left to try and salvage a point.
The goalkeeper, book this guy, please. Then
their manager just hoofed the ball away.
Well, in which case you add another 30 seconds on then.
Ball forward. It's good, well won by Bailey Wright. Scowen plays it back to Power. Power running forward with the ball. He's looking for a pass, or is he? He's going to hoof it.
Oh wait,
he plays it forward and he gives the ball away. But I think we've won it back.
Too many people again.
Sunderland on the right.
I'm just going to say that's the one misplaced pass Power's done, and how much do you reckon Sean Middleton's going to jump on that? As in, he was dreadful all game.
Yeah, good point. Bailey Wright now passes the halfway line. He plays the forward switch ball. He's found Diamond. I think he plays it across, and it's overhit and it's out for throw in on the left, on the right hand side.
Wasted.
No, native Englishman. I can imagine you are biting your nails. But you're really far away from the bottom of the table. I think you're 3 points behind us.
If he means for the sake of this game, they look like they're going to hold on pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I think they are as well. We haven't really threatened them.
Sean
Middleton, not good enough, not acceptable. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone put in the chat, only shit teams
Look at the
concede
fight
after
from
they've
their player
scored.
there to try and win the ball. Look at the fight on their player to try and win the ball there.
Yeah, so I mean,
I wouldn't have said that was a foul. Like we've got the free kick. I wouldn't have said that was a foul on our players. That was just desire to win the ball.
Exactly. Right, we're going to hit the 94th minute, and Lee Burge has got the ball. It's like everyone's forward basically now.
Got to just. We're losing the game anyway, and if we don't do anything, we're definitely
Lee
lost.
Burge hoofs the ball. In Plymouth win the header. Out of leg better. Up. He's given a free kick. The referee's give a free kick. Don't know what for.
People jumping up for headers. Someone ends up on their arse. Free kick.
See, where's the foul? Where's the foul?
He wins the header cleanly. I don't understand why that's a free. Their player wins a header, and it's the free kick.
Oh, it's embarrassing, this. On all fronts.
Alan, thanks for checking it out, Native Englishman. Set one up. Get yourself a Plymouth Argyle Fans TV. That's not run by children, as he said.
It's not run by children.
Another free kick. You can't even challenge for a header no more. You can't challenge for a header no more. If you just hit the floor, it's a free kick. Plays the ball forward. Both of them are waiting for it.
You're a bit late now. Storm, you're a bit late now. Storm, there's a minute to go. You're a bit late now.
Yeah, you could have came in like half an hour ago, mate.
What are you doing, son? What are you doing?
So on a whole, lads, who's been the better team?
Here you go. Come on, big lad.
I don't know. Sunderland Plymouth's been better than the other, but it's just Plymouth have just took responsibility in the moments that mattered.
Pretty even, but their finishing's just been a lot better than ours.
Right, looks like
I would still say we were poor defensively for the second goal. I think we should have stopped.
Both goals were almost identical, though. Really came from the exact same side. And
how's he just got out that corner? Oh my God! He's in the corner? We've got two players on him. He somehow gets away and he wins a free kick. Well, this is what I'm talking about.
First away win.
Nelestino saying Sunderland doing a Sunderland. He's exactly right.
This is the thing we need to stamp out. It's these sort of results.
Look at this. He's on the floor and he still gets past two of our defenders.
I'm just saying that's that Ennis who I have in the Premier League on Football Manager. Great player. Have you seen that centre forward though? The other one, he's massive. Number 7.
Let's just say that's game over now, and we're not going to get an attack off now.
No,
yeah, go on, blow the whistle, ref.
Anything happen, just end it.
Just end it, ref. What's the point?
Oh, mate, you've got to book him for doing that then. Away. The time. That's it. Embarrassing.
Terrible. Absolute terrible.
Massively after that.
Right, so Sunderland have lost 2-1 to Plymouth Argyle at home. We still have not won a home game in the league since November 3rd when we played Ipswich. Not good enough. Just not good enough again. Lee Johnson's walking out sort of congratulated players, I guess.
Have Southampton beat Shrewsbury?
They only kicked off at 8, so it's going to be going on for a while.
Are they still beating Shrewsbury?
I think so. I think they are. We will check it out. Don't forget, if you're in the chat at the moment then you've liked what you've seen tonight, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated if you do. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers as soon as we possibly can. I imagine you'll all be tuning in for the sheer meltdown tonight on the review, and then probably from half the other team on Thursday when we're back on Thursday Night Live as well. But thank you all for checking out with us. We're going to go and record a review now about the game, so keep on the channel for that one.
Well, these two, I'll be going on my own channel.
Can I just say what happened? Remember what Philly said? We've won the next 5 games. We haven't even won the next one.
Yeah, true enough.
I mean, you know
to
what I mean?
Be fair, we said that before Wimbledon. So in that sense, yes, we just didn't win tonight. But yeah, point still stands. Yeah, I get what you mean. So Phil,
can anyone remember what he predicted? By the way,
what for this game?
Was it a 3-0 win?
He went for a
3-0 win.
Dino, we'll just take it. We said we'd score 1 goal, so we'll take half a point.
Just for the last word, Andrew Addy, awful lads. I will never doubt you again, Dino. So I think we'll end it on that one with people agreeing with Dino. Right. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again on Thursday Night Live. See you then, guys.
Hey.